don't cut corners. They redefine the whole experience. Hammer and Nails. Come as you are, leave as you want to be.
Orlando's premier comedy club and restaurant is the Funny Bone, located at Point Orlando. This week, the Funny Bone welcomes Pauly Shore September 26th through 27th, Little Mo Mozzarella on September 28th. Check out our star-studded calendar and showtimes online at orlando.funnybone.com. Full kitchen and bar available, as well as parking discounts for all guests. Follow us on all social media platforms and get your tickets now at orlando.funnybone.com. We'll see you at the show.
Smith & Yulo Law Firm, the criminal defense attorneys in Florida. With over 100 years of combined experience, we've handled it all. DUIs, theft, felonies. Call 352-WIN-FOR-YOU for your free case evaluation. Smith & Yulo Law Firm. Offices Orlando.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here.
I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennium, and online at shopidc.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-511-3535. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-511-3535. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-511-3535. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-511-3535. 800-511-3535.
This earful of real radio is sponsored by Sunset Walk Best of Challenge. Tickets on sale now at sunsetwalk.com.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers.
You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Good Tuesday afternoon, and welcome to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a fabulous second day of the work week, and thank you so much for spending some of your time with us. Once again, Jim off celebrating his 20th wedding anniversary, so he is taking some much-needed vacation time, but no worries. Our slate of wonderful guest hosts continues today. Of course, you've got myself, Deb Roberts. You've got our executive producer, Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
Every Tuesday, we like to welcome Ross Padgett.
It's easier to tear things down than to make things up.
Isn't that true? And joining us today is Chase Padgett.
Hey! The other Padgett.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for having me.
Oh, great.
Yeah, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I always love, I do this thing where I don't tell Ross I'm coming in. Jack was like, hey, man, can you come in on Tuesday, actually? And I was like, yeah, totally. Ross did not know I was here until today. And it really annoys them. I'm never going to tell him ahead of time.
By does this thing not telling me it can come off like it doesn't matter. I won't tell him. I'll just show up.
Yeah, I'm just crashing your workplace. That's all I'm doing. It's all good.
What's funny was you were like here, an hour and a half before the show started? What time did you get here?
He was here before I was, and I got here.
No.
I was here at 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. I showed up.
Chase was outside just waiting for me to let him in.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of squats in the
Were you?
parking lot.
Yeah, well,
really
I can tell
getting
you're
fit.
working out. I can tell you're working out.
No, I showed up a little early just because I needed to get some admin done. It was like, I had a spare hour. Am I going to just do this at a coffee shop? No, I'll just show up here where you have sweet fiber Wi-Fi.
You know, Ross has mentioned that before.
Oh.
About how you love to come here and use the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Well, finally, I
normal
live in a place
person.
that has good Wi-Fi. Look, when you're doing like a lot of video uploads and just a lot of back and forth, good Wi-Fi really means the difference in the quality of life. It just does. Anyway, happy to be here, friends.
It was the best greeting, Jack. It was the best greeting. Ross just opened up the studio door, looked at his brother Chase, and said, "Straight up weirdo."
Straight up weirdo.
Well, I just like, who doesn't tell their brother, like, oh, yeah, you know, that super niche opportunity, very unique thing that very few people get to do? I'm doing it with you.
I didn't have anything to promote. I have no shows in the area coming up. I'm just here.
And also, you know who is also to blame for this?
What's up?
It's Jack Bradshaw.
Me?
Oh,
How?
okay.
How?
Listen, you are the puppet master. You're the orchestrator of dilemmas, the creator of the melodramas. Yeah, you're the chaos creator. Because you saw this miles away. You knew this. You went, I'm going to ask Chase and not tell Ross.
Speaking of Miles,
see what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's good. He's slippery.
He is
last
next
time
level.
you brought up Chase's name on the air, you were kind of calling him out for being a weird uncle, and I maintain
Weird uncle. I missed this.
Weird uncle.
Oh.
And I maintain that what you see is weird. I say he's being an engaged uncle, and you might be the one who's weird.
Am I the only one who feels like Jack has been saving this up
This
for
is
just this day?
dude. Jack is
Puppet master.
He is. Look at how much he's smiling. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel right now, I don't believe you have seen a Jack Bradshaw a happier smile. He can't even hide it.
This is what it is. He's Lex Luthor.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Dude,
Which one of us is Ultraman? Which one of us is Superman?
I don't think we're either one of them, dude. I think we're one of the civilians just stuck in his little... yeah, dude, we are the plebeians in his Lex Luthor world.
Jack, can we get like a real haunting villain laugh?
No, you will not.
His villain
That's
laugh.
what a villain would do.
I don't know. Every time he laughs, I'm like, well, watch out, Gotham.
Exactly. Something's going down.
No, what I was referring to was all the different ways that people hug and kiss Mr. Miles, my son. And I then referred to you that the few times, not every time, but only you are the only person who's gone down on all fours to get down to his level to give him a kiss like on his head.
Which I think that is great because that's appropriate. I mean,
But you don't
Going to his level.
Yeah, but you don't see how much he arches his back. And it's just an odd, like...
Look, I can't help my natural feline qualities.
You see what I'm talking about? So you got like a feline-esque brother on all fours prowling towards your child. And you're like, all right, I guess it's affection. So
No red flags here.
Put yourself in my shoes. This man's flexible. All right? So when he's on all fours, you're like, that just looks a little different.
You know what's so funny? I didn't hear any of this segment. I know it happened last week, though, because someone DM'd me on Instagram, was like, your brother said some really nice things about you and your nephew, Miles. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Maybe I'll listen to that episode. Now I'm getting the truth. Now I'm getting full context.
This feels really Billy Corgan, Bill Burr kind of moment right now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You just finding out about the weird uncle vibes.
Yeah. You know what? I will own it. I'm so happy to be an uncle. I'll be a weird uncle.
Dude,
I'll be a sassy uncle. I'll be whatever uncle. I just love being an uncle.
Oh, I want to see the sassy uncle.
Hey, Mr. Miles. I'm not going to do it.
I'm happy to have you. I want you to be a weird uncle. I want him to have a weird uncle. Walking into my life and influencing my child of like, yeah, average and mundane. That's
Salutations,
normal.
young man.
Is that a shot at me?
I mean, if you take it that way, then see, dude, that's his villain origin story right there.
So now that
he laughs like a witch, dude. That laugh came with a Nimbus 5000.
Yeah. If he moves really quick on a broom, his hairpins stay in place before they fall to the ground. That's an old-timey cartoon reference. We can move on.
But I don't.
Old Witchy Poo, I think the character's name is.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Now you're bringing back a blast from the past.
All right.
I want spicy, weird, flavorful people, not just in my life, but also in my son's life. They got, I mean, of course, be law-abiding, but...
Yeah,
I would try that, but he did not like me.
Oh, what?
No.
He didn't?
He did not like me. As soon as Ross put him in my lap, he started to cry and get me away.
Oh, that's...
Doesn't that make you feel better about the weird uncle thing?
You know what? No, that makes me very gracious and grateful that he takes to my energy and presence quite a bit. You know what I'm looking forward to?
Energy and presence, dude. He's strapped into a chair and you're on all fours. You're going right after him. He thinks oh God, my jugular.
I think you're being a little critical about my approach. It's more about the vibe rather than the material interaction or the geography in the room. Okay.
All right. I like it. Okay.
You feel better?
I do. You know what? I actually just hung out with a friend of mine who has a 2.5-year-old. And now that I see what's a little bit down the road with young Miles, I'm like, man, I can't wait.
So Ross, I know at his birthday we tried to do the walk chant. Has he taken Miles' first steps yet?
He hasn't taken the first solo steps, at least not knowingly.
Right.
I mean, maybe a longer trip on his face. I'm not sure if you can call those steps, but he sometimes he just falls a little bit longer than just plopping.
Right.
Okay.
And when you fall for a little bit longer, you get a couple steps in. You also get a lot of tears.
It's like a stumble.
Yeah, it's more of a stumble.
It's
but
the difference between a glide and a crash.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where he's at. But the short answer, no walks, just one-handed holds up. I hold him up.
Right.
One hand, and then he'll walk that way. But he's got to conquer his fear. So right now, his first impression, he's pretty soft.
Oh, nice.
Got to toughen him up.
I'm just saying, he can walk, but he's too afraid to do it. He's got to.
Are you blaming his uncle for that?
No, I am blaming him and only him.
Jack, you are ninja.
This one's on him. This one's on the baby's shoulders.
Is it really?
Yeah. Listen,
well,
people are afraid to not blame babies for anything. I blame babies for a lot.
Most. And you've done it for a long time. I don't think the listeners know this.
Take some responsibility.
Yeah.
That came off too true. I'm joking. I just want to throw that out there.
Well, this is where we diverge because you blame babies and I blame the elderly.
Yeah. We're close, but opposite.
Yeah. But everything in the middle, never blame.
It's exactly. They're good to go.
Yeah.
It's just the old and the young. They need to step it up.
The old and the young. That is a soap opera waiting to happen.
Isn't it?
But I don't remember.
I know who the first stars are, too.
Deb, I don't remember him disliking you as much as you just said, though. I don't remember it being he wasn't saying Latin, get her away.
No, thank goodness, because I think I would have been escorted out. No, I think, it was the end of a long day. It was his first birthday party. It was overwhelming. Lots of people there, lots of stuff to do. And I think that, by the time in the afternoon when he got to, sit on my lap, he was just like, nope, I'm done with this. I am done with this.
To be fair, though, that might have just been general overstimulation because that was a little later on. He'd already done the splashy bit in the pool and they were singing.
He had his cake. He was at his DJ station with his gold chains.
Yeah.
One of my friends put gold chains on my son.
Good.
Behind his new toy, which was a DJ booth. And he was just letting it ride. Yeah. He was having a blast.
He found that air horn button.
Miles on the ones and twos.
You know it. Spinning
Actually,
at a club near you.
He has a DJ name. It's DJ MC. DJ MC. His name is Miles Carson.
Oh, that's right. DJ MC. Well, he was cute on his DJ booth, that's for sure.
He was
absolutely
adorable. I had all day with him yesterday, and I am proud to say I feel like I've crossed a threshold so far out of babyhood.
Right.
Where I had the first time in my life the first time in his life as well, our life. We were just hanging out. He was on the DJ booth, and I was playing with one of his toys. And then like 10 minutes, 12 minutes goes by, and then it hit me like, oh my God, dude, we're just hanging out right now. Like, I'm not taking care of you.
You're just chilling.
We're just chilling, and it was awesome. Like, for the first time, it took a little over a year, but I just stopped what I was doing. I went, oh my God, I'm just hanging out with my son.
Oh, that is so cool.
That's why my favorite age range is between 2 and 5, as they start to figure things out and you can communicate with them and actually have engaged in more complicated storylines and stuff. And when you guys are hanging out, then you send them to school and the world screws them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's what happens? That's why you're
yeah.
like, after 5, I'm done.
Yeah.
Zero
Because
interest.
then the world gets their hands on them.
Yeah, and then,
fair.
Yeah.
They're
never the same.
But between 2 and 5, you get to see their personalities emerge, right,
Yep.
Jack? You get to
Yep.
see the
And
little people they're going to become.
Just watch them figure stuff out.
That's got to be
It's
so
fun.
cool.
Yeah. Especially if you're high.
Yeah, bring him to an escape room. Just watch what happens.
Yeah.
And then
Back to the weird uncle.
Yeah, why is my uncle on all fours on this escape room?
I'm solving a puzzle.
Show title.
Deciphering the crypt.
Well, once again, thank you, Chase, for coming in today. We really do appreciate it, even if your brother didn't know.
I really appreciate being here. Thank you for having me, friends.
Of course, absolutely. All right, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to talk some news, including a verdict is in for Ryan Ruth's attempted assassination of President Trump. What's going on with the Rays sale? And also, what happened to the Pharaoh's stolen golden bracelet? We'll tell you about that and more coming up next during JCS News. So keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not going to let the lady win.
Really?
Like, I'm going to dominate her on the field and in the bedroom.
Not with that testosterone blood panel.
Not with a 100 and you're the testosterone.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
Afternoon traffic starting to pile up in your typical areas on the major roadways. There's also a couple accidents to keep an eye out for. The left lane's blocked on John Young Parkway southbound at Colonial Drive. Emergency crews are blocking lanes where 1792 meets Altamont Drive. Move over and slow down if you see crews on the roadways. And if you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. From school drop-offs to weekend getaways, at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, you can get a quick and easy oil change in about 15 minutes. Drive in today. No appointment needed. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons and to find a location near you.
Attention Space Coast, if you live anywhere from Titusville to Palm Bay, you know how intense our Florida sun and storms can be. At Renewal by Andersen, their Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida's coastal climate and designed to help you save money on your energy bills by maintaining indoor temperatures year-round. And with their Smart Sun Glass option, you'll reduce heat loss and boost energy savings without sacrificing your gorgeous view. Here's just part of what one customer had to say. From sales to install, Andersen has it all. Robert and his 3-man crew arrived at 9, installed 9 windows, and were done by 6 p.m. Additionally, my wife and I noticed a distinct improvement in our AC coverage within 8 hours. Right now, during their Big BOGO event, buy one replacement window or patio door, get the second 40% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com for all the details. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, license number CGC 1527613.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
iHeartRadio brings you Global Citizen Festival 2025 from New York City at Central Park's Great Lawn. Live performances from Shakira, Cardi B, Tyla, Ira Starr, Mariah the Scientist, Camilo, and many more. All hosted by Hugh Jackman. Join the movement changing the world at GlobalCitizenFestival.com. Hear the entire festival live all day this Saturday on the free iHeart app's Global Citizen Radio and on Hit Nation at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for Life Imaging FLA. Look, as summer is winding down, kids are back in school, you're focused on the fall, and before you know it, the holidays will be here. That's right, trick-or-treating with the kids, Thanksgiving morning, Christmas morning, New Year's Eve, all of those things. We love celebrating, but if you have a heart issue, you could have a problem. 1 of 3 people in America will die of heart disease, and in some of those cases, the very first symptom you get is sudden death. So don't play around with that. Get over to Life Imaging FLA, get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. And while you're there, please ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection saves lives. So do what I did, what my wife did, what my in-laws have done. Make this call today to Life Imaging FLA and reassure yourself that you're in great shape. And it couldn't be easier. Simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's all you have to do. Pound 250, say free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds. Then you can take control of your long-term health care. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto dial text message from iHeartMedia.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and 0% financing is available. With 3 locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't match. Our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. Stop by one of our 3 area locations or visit greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced, expires 10/7/25.
Sunnyside Electric.
Hi, half my outlets stopped working.
I got a new bread maker. Have you tried Focaccia?
My outlets don't work.
Oh, no toasties for you.
I should have called Frank Gay.
I bet they don't have a bread maker.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your power goes out, don't settle for half-baked electrical service. Call the pros who fix it fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Hi, my name's Charles. On my way to work, I was struck by a tractor trailer. I called attorney Glenn Klausman for help. He got me to really good doctors. I don't think it's right to be bragging on a billboard or TV about getting millions of dollars for getting hurt. However, I will say Glenn Klausman got me a great settlement quicker than I thought possible. I'm very happy with the results, and that's why I'm doing this. Call Glenn Klausman at 407-917-1718. His website is KLAUSMANlaw.com. Car crash, call Klausman.
Office, Winter Park. You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000, 407-213-0000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Hey, what's up? Russ Rollins here. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. Monsters in the Morning will be broadcasting all the live action on Thursday, October the 16th. That's Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride, y'all.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Let's go.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more
More balloons!
On it! Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Tuesdays just got Mo better with Ross Padgett. Presented by JustCallMo.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you so much for spending a part of it with us. We really do appreciate it. Jim off celebrating his wedding anniversary, 20th, so quite a milestone. You've got Deb Jack, you've got Ross Padgett today, and our special guest co-host, Chase Padgett.
Hey!
Hey! And now it's time to do some JCS news.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, does this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
Is it me, or is it kind of like he's still in the room when it says that, right?
Yeah, it's like summoning him with a Ouija.
Oh, boy.
JCS News brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. All right, the Secret Service says it's uncovering a massive network of SIM servers capable of disabling cell phone towers and 911 services across New York City. Now, a task force in charge of getting to the bottom of swatting hoaxes and threats made against government officials started looking into burner phones and other devices used in these anonymous threats. What they found was a massive trove of SIM cards, 100,000 SIM cards, capable of bringing telecommunications networks to a halt. Think about it. 100,000, all those phones and SIM cards go off at once. You can't make a phone call. You can't make a text message. Also, they figured that criminals' encrypted communications could also be buried if those things had been activated.
Who did this? Spectre?
They were set up in safe houses within 35 miles of the city. And of course, you have the United States General Assembly, 150 of the world's leaders in New York City right now. When they discovered this. Now, it's not clear when the equipment was discovered, but the Secret Service says the investigation continues. They say, now they have to go through all 100,000 SIM cards to see what numbers pop up and where those numbers will take them to.
So the SIM cards were connected to phones, or they were just dormant, like in a drawer or something?
No, there's warehouse set up with these servers, and then these 100,000 SIM cards.
That's wild.
Isn't that wild?
But they were actually investigating something else, just the swatting stuff.
Exactly, the burner phones. And
wow.
And then they find this literally treasure trove of 100,000 SIM cards.
And Secret Service did that?
Secret Service did that.
Good for them.
Yeah, just as the UN General Assembly meeting is going on. So, sometimes when we talk about sometimes there's things going on that maybe you don't want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to know, because that's everything you just said. There's no silver lining where it might be good. It's like, no, we're just making sure Santa can find us better.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Nope, there's no upside.
They're not helping NORAD. Absolutely not. They're not.
I can't help but think about this drunk guy at a bar one time, looked at me and went, "You want to take over the country? This is what you do." And it was very similar to this plan.
What?
Yeah,
Really? You're kidding.
He was like, you got to take out the towers first. You got to take out cell phone towers, and then you got to go after the grids. And I was like, all right, I'll have another Guinness, I guess. So I was just like, dude, he was real aggressive about it.
Wow.
So to hear this is the second time I've heard of this plan.
Yeah.
But this time it's in the news.
Where did this conversation happen?
Milk District. I was at a bar, a couple beers in, and this guy was a lot more beers in than I was. And he was just going, you want to know how it's done? Did he then ask if he could touch your son's feet?
All right. The other story that just broke earlier, the man accused of trying to assassinate President Trump in South Florida has been found guilty. A jury found Ryan Ruth attempted to kill Trump while he was playing golf at his Palm Beach golf course while running for re-election last year. He was found guilty of attempted assassination, assaulting a federal officer, and felon in possession of a firearm. Ruth represented himself, chose not to testify, and called only 3 witnesses. Attorney General Pam Bondi said the verdict illustrates the Justice Department's commitment to punishing those who engage in political violence.
Wait. He called witnesses?
He called 3.
He represented himself and he called 3. I mean, I
Yeah.
want more information about who those people are.
Well, he tried calling his son.
But he's in federal prison for child porn.
The son is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, what a family.
He withdrew that request.
He did. He was like, yeah, I don't think he's going to help.
Oh, forgot. My bad, guys.
And I saw an interview with his daughter who said he's really just misunderstood. He's a very nice guy.
He helps anyone and everyone. And it was like,
Shirt off his back, rifle off his garage.
What is that kind of family tree right there,
I don't
man?
know, man.
The branch.
You know what it is?
It's a stick on the side of a road.
No, that's a gene pool desperately in need of chlorine.
Yeah, that is. Whoa.
All right, the Florida cabinet is set to vote next week on setting aside land next to downtown Miami's Freedom Tower for the Donald J. Trump Presidential Library.
This location serves as a symbol of freedom, a beacon of liberty for the rest of the country.
In a video posted on X, State Attorney General James Uthmeyer notes how Cuban families arrived at the Freedom Tower in the 1950s fleeing communism, calling it the Ellis Island of the South. This morning, Miami-Dade College's Board of Trustees transferred the employee parking lot to the state. All right, in other news, this is going to be a story that is going to continue. We're going to hear more and more from this. So the state is backing Universal Orlando's claims about the Stardust Racers ride. The Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services released a statement yesterday about the ride. Kevin Zavala died last week after going on the roller coaster at Epic Universe. Some people said it was like up to 6 or 7 times that he had ridden the coaster just that day.
Oh.
Not corroborated, but that is what a lot of the news reports have been saying. Now, the medical examiner ruled his death as an accident caused by blunt impact injuries. Universal Orlando found the ride and its equipment worked as it was supposed to. Procedures were followed, and the state inspectors agree. The state says the investigation will continue, though, but meanwhile, civil rights attorney Ben Crump announced yesterday he's now representing Zavala's family.
Not just a dance move.
Not just a dance move.
Also a lawyer.
That's his slogan.
Yes.
It should be.
It actually is.
I wish it would be.
That's his commercial. Not just a dance move. Also a lawyer.
Kyle Bachata.
Crump and Bachata.
Oh, this is it.
Attorney at dance floor.
Going back a story, the would-be Trump assassin apparently tried to stab himself in the neck with a pen after the guilty verdict.
Legit.
Authorities
man.
stopped him.
That is breaking news. I'm only laughing because this family is just in the dumps, dude. I'm so sorry
This is incredible.
Like they are just not doing well.
All right, Gabrielle is not slowing down. It remains a Category 4 hurricane with 140-mile-per-hour winds. Swells are pounding Bermuda and the eastern United States from North Carolina to Atlantic Canada. In the meantime, 2 tropical waves, now named Invest 93L and Invest 94L, are showing signs of development in the Atlantic, with 93L likely to become a tropical depression later this week. We could even have a newly fresh named storm by early next week.
Man, I didn't know anything about this. This shows you how plugged in I've been since I got back from Canada. This is just news that doesn't get to Canada. It just doesn't.
Well, because
Well, in your defense, there's a lot of Floridians that also have no idea. They're like, I'll care when it hits us.
There's what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have we shot at it yet? And then I ain't scared.
I'm going to stab myself in the neck. That'll fix it.
That's insane, dude. Well, that is... It's throwing this out here. I don't want to interrupt too much here, Deb, but like an assassination attempt on the president is probably like right now. It just feels like the third news thing that's happening because that's how insane the news cycle has been this year.
Bonkers.
That I think there's a lot of people that forgot about the second assassination attempt. Like it's wild, and then to have it back in the news, and then there's a pen stab attempt. It's just a lot. God, how do you do this day in, day out?
Oh.
Xanax?
No, I don't like that stuff. The Rays are one step closer to being sold. This story makes me unusually angry.
Huh. Okay.
Unusually angry.
Well, yeah, because I just feel that the workings between Tampa and Jacksonville, I don't know what it is, why they have such a, for Orlando, to just try and get in the way of us being able to land an MLB team.
Jealous.
You know, MLB owners voted unanimously in approving the sale to Jacksonville developer Patrick Zalupski on Monday. Now, the sale could be finalized by the end of the week. Outgoing owner Stu Sternberg agreed to sell the team for $1.7 billion back in July after originally purchasing the club for this amount of money in 2004. How much did Stu Sternberg buy the Tampa Bay Rays in 2004? He's selling it for $1.7 billion.
I'm going to go with $500 million.
I'm going to go $200 million.
310
points, $200 million.
Nice.
Whoa.
That's because the baseball fan knew. Special ending.
What just happened?
You've been in Canada. That's what we do now.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. Really great. I'm back in the land of freedom and not weirdness.
He did look at me like, and I'm the weird uncle. The incoming group is expected to find a new ballpark.
So here's the deal but in the Tampa area.
Yeah,
and it's one of the things that the rest of the league, when they say the rest of the Major League Baseball owners, they like the status quo. They don't want things that are going to upset too much, and they don't like when it can be avoided, teams leaving a market if there's a plan to keep a team in a market. So if this opportunity was the best shot at having them stay in the Tampa area, they're going to support that over moving the team 100 miles to the east, for Orlando.
And I think once the Jacksonville developers stepped in and said, let's join this owner. I mean, even one of the guys that was working with Orlando Dreamers saw the writing on the wall and was like, I'm going to take my money and my support to this deal because this deal looks like it's actually going to work. All right. The House Select Committee on Property Taxes has been tasked by the governor to place a measure on the 2026 ballot to reduce or eliminate property taxes. Today, members heard from the Winter Haven City Manager, Michael Stavros, on the impact.
It really comes down to if you're going to continue to provide the services that you provide, those costs don't change. So how do you either eliminate those costs or find some other means?
Yeah, because lawmakers are trying to limit the impact of the loss of revenue on schools, public safety, sanitation, understanding that with fewer taxpayers are paying the tax, the burden increases for others.
Yeah, we don't already pay income tax. Property tax is a big part. Where is it going to get made up from?
That's a lot of it.
Lottery.
They're calling them fees and not taxes, but the idea is to increase the bed tax and looking to tourists to pay more. But that's really tying, our ability to pay for, garbage sanitation services and, police and firefighters. If there's a dip in tourism, what then?
I mean, I'll be honest. I would not be surprised if there's a bigger and bigger dip in tourism. So I just spent 2 months in Canada where I was doing the tour up in the Canadian Prairies, Winnipeg. I was also in Toronto as well. And man, all the festivals did really well, like way better than they had post-COVID in previous years. Why? Because Canadians don't want to come to the States right now. Like you talk to people at the theme parks, they're like, where is everybody? It is, all right, if you want to double down on people wanting to come here, okay, have fun with that.
You're going to be paying for a lot more for us.
With a convenience fee.
Is anybody a Barry Manilow fan? Ooh.
I think he's pretty great.
He is.
I used to sing some of his music.
You did? Yeah. Prove it right now.
I can't sing it. I was in chorus in grade school, and we had to sing a couple of Barry Manilow songs.
I'm sure you get this all the time, but you have that Barry Manilow voice.
I think I do.
Do you have any video anywhere?
I do not.
Darn it. Well, Barry Manilow is announcing dates for his upcoming farewell tour, and it includes 4 stops in Florida. The award-winning music icon will perform at the Kia Center in Orlando on January 7th.
Mandy.
Tickets go on sale to the public on September 26th.
Oh, don't mind me.
The voice of an angel.
You know what I would rather experience? I would rather, instead of him producing a recording of him back in the day, I just want to see a photo of a young Jack Bradshaw in show choir outfit with the blue dazzly cummerbund.
Oh, well, you haven't seen. Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen him in his performance as Jesus?
No.
Yeah, he was Jesus.
Sure, he was.
You got that right.
He was.
Okay. All right. In what?
I don't
Like
know,
a Christmas
but he's
pageant?
The
He
Living
still has-
Last Supper.
He
It
still
was
has-
the Living Last Supper. I played Jesus as he was, celebrating Passover with his disciples.
Disciples?
Disciples?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give yourself a buzzer. Give yourself
I
a
said
buzzer.
disciples.
You said disciples, and you know you did.
No, I did
We
not.
heard it. Chase heard it.
I heard it.
I
Thank
do not
you.
believe you,
See?
and you're on the wrong side of history.
You can tell that Jack is done playing Jesus because he is lying.
All right, real quick, some other entertainment notes. Jimmy Kimmel returns to the airwaves tonight. The late night talk show host was suspended indefinitely last week by ABC following comments he made related to Charlie Kirk's assassination. However, some local stations won't see Jimmy Kimmel live, as Sinclair Broadcast Group and Nexstar Media Group are both planning to preempt the show, as both remain in talks with ABC. All right, finally, there's an update in the case of a priceless ancient gold bracelet that disappeared from a museum in Cairo. Egypt's Tourism and Antiquities Ministry says the 3,000-year-old bracelet belonged to a pharaoh, King Amenemopet, who ruled from 993 to 984 BC.
Someone call Hobby Lobby.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
You're not kidding, man. You are not kidding.
Listen, that's a deep cut news reference right there, but like if you don't know, you should know.
You should know.
Hobby Lobby basically has a warehouse that looks like the last scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah. You could
Top man.
You could make another Indiana Jones film, but just have Hobby Lobby be the third
Indiana
act.
Jones and the escape from Hobby Lobby.
Well, this bracelet was being restored in a laboratory at the Egyptian Museum when it went missing recently. Now authorities say they've learned the artifact was smuggled out of the lab, sold to a gold workshop for a few $1,000s.
No.
And melted down.
No.
3,000-year-old bracelet that belonged to a pharaoh was melted down.
Yeah, that's not Hobby Lobby activity right there.
No, they would keep it intact.
Yeah, they would.
They would inscribe a cross on it.
4 arrests have been made in connection with the theft. All right, and that concludes your JCS News. Yeah!
Bum, dum, ba-da, dum, ba-da, dum.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Way to lean in, Chase. Didn't even give you any direction, and you never let us down.
You know, just got to say yes. That's my improv training.
It was a little wordy, but
Wow. All right. Okay.
I thought it went on for a bar a little long, but we'll get it back. It's always tomorrow.
All right.
We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to tell you when and where to be if you want to show us if you look like our host, Jim Colbert. We're going to have a Jim Colbert lookalike contest, and we'll give you the details about that next. So keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
The Froggers football follow-up is next. Call now for your chance to win. 407-916-1041.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Good morning and happy Tuesday. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Central Florida forecast. And for today, it's going to be a hot day and a little on the humid side. Temperatures warming to a high of 92 degrees with about a 40% chance of some scattered afternoon showers and a few thunderstorms along the way as well. Won't be a complete and total washout, but temperatures will keep getting hotter. 93 for our high on Wednesday and then 92 for Thursday and Friday. Higher chances of rain will arrive for our Friday at a 60% chance. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by ExpressPros.com. Exhausted with applying for jobs online and never hearing back? With Express Employment Professionals, experts in your community are dedicated to helping you find a job. With more than 870 locations, there's always an office in your area. Start at ExpressPros.com to find an office near you.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for Paul Davis Restoration. Look, man, when disaster strikes your home or business and you need more than just a quick fix, you need that team that can do it right for you every single time. That's Paul Davis Restoration. From storm to water damage, fire, smoke, mold, these guys are ready 24/7 every day to get your life back on track. They will dry it up, clean it up, repair it, restore it, fast, professionally, every step of the way. Call Paul Davis Restoration station serving all of Central Florida at 407-629-6700. When things go wrong, Paul Davis does what's right.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and when you trade in your vehicle, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy it, meaning you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. And our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinance expires 10/7/25.
Tools Ace Hardware is your destination for Benjamin Moore paint. They have over 3,500 Benjamin Moore paint colors to choose from. Plus, you can bring in a sample and get a perfect color match to any color you want. And Tools Ace Hardware has everything else you need: brushes, drop cloths, rollers, paint trays, and more. Tools Ace has 14 convenient locations in Central Florida, or you can shop online at acehardware.com for free in-store pickup or delivery, even for paint. Tools Ace Hardware, your local helpful place.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been asked many times how Morgan & Morgan became the largest injury firm in the world. I think I know. When someone comes to us for an on-the-job injury, we have a huge workers' compensation practice, but many times we find a defective product that was responsible for that injury. Luckily for them, we have a product liability section headed by my son Mike. In addition to the comp case, there is a product case too. Other times, the injured worker is fired or harassed for bringing that claim. We have them covered. Our employment lawyers handle retaliation claims as well as wage theft and discrimination cases, and in some cases need to file for Social Security benefits. No problem. We became big for a reason. 30% of our new cases come as referrals from former clients. Hiring us is easy. Go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer, or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
How'd you get your money so quick?
Hard Rock Bet's got lightning fast withdrawals.
Almost as fast as Dale Jr. valeting cars at this party.
Man, he's fast.
Hard Rock Bet's fast withdrawals have given me new motivation. Tips are appreciated.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
I'm Ellie Anajar of Anajar & Levine. Injured in a car crash? Never rush to settle with insurance companies. And never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anajar & Levine. Our experienced legal team will fight to win you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call me, Ellie Anajar, for a free consultation and take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In Office Orlando.
Hey, what's up? Russ Rollins here. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. Monsters in the Morning will be broadcasting all the live action on Thursday, October the 16th. That's Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride, y'all.
Insurance companies often play tough, offering you the bare minimum for your injuries. But why settle for less? With me, Mo DeWitt, your Orlando injury attorney, you pay nothing unless we win. Don't let the insurance companies push you around. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
My name is Katie. I'm a Spectrum customer for mobile and internet, and I grew up on a farm and ranch in Nebraska, so I'm always cowgirling. Cowboy culture, you never want to pay more than you have to, because there are so many expenses that go into farming and ranching. To have any efficiency on the farm, you need extreme connection and reception. I bet we save about $180 a month with Spectrum, and that's $2,100 for the whole year.
Real customers, real savings. Visit spectrum.com/save. Real customer testimonial, compensated, not scripted.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Hello, I'm Joe Cordell, founder of Cordell & Cordell.
Divorce is complicated, especially when your small business or professional practice is involved. At Cordell & Cordell, we understand that these assets raise unique valuation and allocation issues. For 35 years, we've helped doctors, lawyers, and small business owners navigate divorce with confidence. Call us at Cordell & Cordell. Let me tell you, I understand on a personal level, your business is much more than a job. It's your legacy.
Orlando, Florida. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois. CordellCordell.com.
More Jim Colbert Show in 3, 2, 1. It's time for the Froggers football follow-up on the Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Jack, do we have the callers that we need?
Oh, we have them, Deb.
Okay, so Chase, you may not have been here for the Froggers football follow-up, but what we're going to do is we're going to ask which one of our listeners goes around the room and figures out who won the football pool last week. Is it Ross? Is it Jack? Is it me? Is it Jim?
Okay, so I'll be in place of Jim?
You'll be in the place of Jim.
Okay.
So,
yeah, but we're going to be nice to Chase.
But if you want to be Jim, all you have to do is talk a little bit faster.
Talk a little bit faster like this. Plaka.
Perfect. It's like he's here. And Jack, if they name the correct one, what do they win?
A $25 gift card to Froggers Grill and Bar, the ultimate place to watch a game. There's 4 area locations.
Ribbit.
Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs. There is a Froggers near you, and you can find that at Froggers.com. We love the food, and it's a great place to go hang out, enjoy some good food, and watch the games.
Ribbit.
So, speaking of the games, a little update. This is week 3. The results in the first 2 weeks, we've all been pretty close, but there's only been one winner, and that has been yours truly in weeks 1, and lucky enough to win again in week 2. However, as I have mentioned, it has been close. So let's see where we end up in week 3. Deb, you can pick a number between 1 and 5, and we can bring someone on board.
All right, let's start with number 4.
All right. Robert.
Hey, Robert.
No. That's it's Bethany. Hi, Bethany.
That's a big difference. Hey, Bethany.
Yeah, we lost.
Did we lose
one.
Robert?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Robert.
Yeah.
Hey, Bethany, are you there?
Hang on. Come on, Bethany.
Hello, Bethany. Bethany.
Hold on. There it is.
Hey, there she is. Bethany, are you there?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm here. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're hanging in there. Listen, so football, our Froggers football follow-up. So, like Jack just mentioned, the first 2 weeks of the NFL season, Jack has been the winner, but you never know, right? Everything can change. So between Jim, Jack, myself, and Ross, who do you think won last week's football pool?
Honestly, Deborah, women are better at this kind of stuff, and I think you won it. I think it was you. I think you did it.
Oh, well, Bethany, happy to tell you Deb did real well, but sorry she didn't win.
Sorry, Bethany. Oh, I know. Thank you so much.
Actually, Deb had 11 correct and tied for first place. However, lost on the tiebreaker, which was total points. So 11 correct last week was a very respectable finish, and Deb was tied for first place, but not the winner. So
no
Deb,
cigar.
Let's see, that leaves 1, 2, 3, or 5.
Let's go 3.
Jim, are you still with us?
Yeah, yep, I'm right here, Yep. Just want to say, Deb, great job, but I just want to let you know that I am better.
Robert, welcome to the show.
Hey, Robert.
All right. How are you today?
I am fat and sassy. How are you?
All right. Hanging in there.
All right. Well, your choice. Bethany picked me, and of course, I did not win last week's football pool, but that still leaves Jim, Jack, and Ross in play. Who's your choice, Robert?
I'm going to have to go with the champion, Captain Jack.
Oh, Robert, I appreciate your faith in me. However, it was ill-placed this week. You are a loser, as am I.
Oh.
We did not win.
Bummer.
And then the quick hang up.
I know, exactly.
Very sorry about that, Robert. You unfortunately did not get that correct. You will not be getting a supporter gift card from our sponsor, Frogger's. You know, me and my wife went down there, and they really do a great job
How are
taking
the
care of their
wings?
customers. The wings are phenomenal. You know, if I were making them at home, I'd probably have a different spice rub myself because I'm a foodie. Palatka.
Who's next at number 3, Jack?
What's amazing is Jim isn't here to appreciate this, but it is now down to Jim and Ross on who did
that's
best
right.
this past week.
All right, let's do this, Jim.
Okay, lines 1 or 2, Deb.
Let's go 2.
All right, 2 is Darren.
Hey, Darren.
How we doing?
All right, you got a 50-50 shot, my friend. You've got Jim or you have Ross. Who do you think?
This is 100% easy. Always go with Ross.
No.
After this week, chaos.
Ross.
Oh, so you're picking Ross.
For sure.
All right, well, you know, Ross finished in second place in week 1. Last week he finished in second place. And this week he finished in first place. Ross is the winner!
It looks like I know nothing about sports, but in reality, this lesbian-looking man does know about sports.
As I mentioned, he tied Deborah, but won on a tiebreaker. So Ross is the winner, as are you, Darren. But we do need to hear that famous ribbit for your $25 gift card.
Ribbit.
Nicely done, sir.
And committed.
Yeah, I like that. Hang on, we'll get your info and we'll get that card to you.
Congratulations. And, of course, we'll be doing our football picks coming up on Thursday afternoon.
Yes.
So
and we'll be eating some Frogger's food.
Oh, and listen, if you don't have anywhere to watch Thursday night's game or any of the games, you got to go watch them at Frogger's. Their pierogies are some of the best pierogies. They actually changed how Jack makes his pierogies at home.
I'm saying it. They
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did.
It's good. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they did.
Mouthfeel.
Thank you, Jim.
Mouthfeel. Palate.
Palatka.
Flavor profile.
Shout out to Frogger's. Fresh, never frozen menu will blow you away. Over 50 widescreen TVs. You won't miss a single college or NFL game this season. Find the Frogger's near you at Froggers.com.
All right, gentlemen, all together now. Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Okay, listen, we are going to pay off the Jim Colbert lookalike contest a little bit later, but what we're going to do now is take a break, and when we come back, it'll be time to take a look at What'd You Do That's New. So keep it here on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
This has been the Froggers Football Follow-Up. Find the Froggers near you at Froggers.com. See how your new and gently used shoes can save lives at Kicks for Cancer. Get details at realradio.fm/kicks.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Emergency crews are blocking all lanes, clearing up an accident on International Speedway Boulevard eastbound at Indian Lake Road. There's a crash blocking all lanes on Colonial Drive eastbound before Rouse Road. The off-ramp's partially blocked from I-4 westbound to Lake Mary Boulevard. There's an accident getting cleared up there. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. From school drop-offs to weekend getaways, at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, you can get a quick and easy oil change in about 15 minutes. Drive in today. No appointment needed. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons and to find a location near you.
Guys, here in Central Florida, it is vital that your AC works perfectly for you every time, where you know you want a company that can come through for you, and we have that, Mills Air. If you're out there and you work with Mills Air, you know these guys. Been in business since 92. That's 30-plus years of experience and keeping you out there nice and cool. And their techs are awesome people. They know these systems inside and out. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to know what kind of AC you have. Trust me, Mills can take care of you. And where they can also take care of you is if you need a brand new unit, because they're Carrier factory authorized dealers. That could get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier, and certainly turn to Mills Air. They're family owned and operated and ready to take care of you right now. It's 407-277-1159. Online, millsair.com.
It's the final days of the
summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and 0% financing is available. With 3 locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't match. Our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. Stop by one of our 3 area locations or visit greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinance expires 10/7/25.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000. 407-213-0000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Vámonos, Leesburg! Join us for the Fiesta en la Plaza Friday, September the 26th from 5 to 9 p.m. It's going to be delicious food, sizzling hot dancers, live music by me, Angel from the Monsters, the Latin Bridge Band, and yes, Del Toro Tequila will be flowing. Don't miss it. Go to leesburgflorida.gov for all the Fiesta details.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. When we place our loved ones in a nursing home, we expect them to receive the best care. We meet with families who learn that their mothers and fathers, grandmothers and grandfathers have been terribly abused in nursing homes. Bed sores, malnutrition, broken bones, dehydration, and yes, even death. If you believe that a loved one has been abused or neglected while living in a nursing home, call us. The consultation is free.
Offices Orlando.
Looking for the perfect spot to hang with friends or make new ones? Hop on over to Frogger's Grill and Bar. With 4 great locations in Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs, there's a Frogger's near you. Their fresh, never frozen menu will blow you away. With over 50 widescreen TVs, you won't miss a single college or NFL game this season. Plus, they're hiring. Join Frogger's family. They need qualified line cooks and managers at all locations. Apply online at Froggers.com or apply in person between 2 and 4 p.m. daily. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
Kicks for Cancer with Real Radio 104.1 on the Monsters of the Morning is happening at Johnny's Other Side. Starting September 19th, it's a Friday. Drop off your gently worn, used, or new shoes. We will say thank you with a free Yingling or a Surfside Vodka iced tea or a lemonade. Then join the Kicks for Cancer happy hour on Wednesday, September the 24th at 4 o'clock. It's going to be a great time. All the monsters are going to be there. You'll get your free drink. You can grab some Real Radio swag and win big prizes with the raffle. So get you and your friends to clean out your closets and save lives. That's at Johnny's Other Side.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, Colbert crew. Hello, Chase, and welcome. Oh my God, the HR Puffin Stuff reference. Witchy Poo.
I know.
Remember Jack Wilde, who played that character? What a blast from the past. Love you guys. Great to hear you brothers together. The Sauce Brothers. Love it. Have a great day.
Mr. Chase Paget.
Eat it.
The woman that you were thinking about that was the witch with the hairpins falling out was not Witchy Poo. Witchy Poo was on HR Puffin Stuff. You're thinking about Brunhilde from the Warner Brothers cartoons.
That's right.
Yeah, she was pretty funny. Okay, have a great day.
Thank you.
That guy sounded like a cartoon dragon.
He does, and always has. Those are what we call talkbacks, and we welcome yours. We would love to hear what you have to say. You can do that by downloading the free iHeartRadio app. Look for Real Radio 104.1. You're going to see a little red microphone. You have up to 30 seconds. Shorter is always better. Make sure your radio's down, windows are up. And then Jack will screen them and put you on the air, and we'll turn you into a superstar. Also, like to see your text messages at 77031. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Jim off celebrating his wedding anniversary. You've got Deb, Jack, Ross, and Chase Paget. And now it's time to do What'd You Do That's New.
What'd you do that's new? What'd you do that's new?
Hey!
If we only knew something new to do, we're relying on you. Tell us something new brought to you by Clausman Law.
All right, What'd You Do That's New brought to you by Clausman Law. Every week, each member of the show will go around and decide something to watch, read, listen to. It's kind of like a little bit of an insight into who you are as a person, the kind of things that you like. This week, it was my choice, and I chose a show that Jimmy has already seen. Ross, I don't know if you've seen it before today, but I know Jack and I had this on our must-watch list and just hadn't gotten around to it. It is the Netflix series Adolescence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So since all the Emmy wins, I just read that it's boosted. They've had close to 4 million views in just the past week.
Really?
Since it won so many Emmys.
And including for the young star that's in the show.
What an actor.
Yeah, exactly. So I know Jack had sent you guys the email that we were going to be reviewing this, so I'll start with Jack. I know you wanted to watch it. What did you think?
Yeah, amazing, and I really look forward to seeing the end of it. It's a drama. It's a serious topic, but just not only the acting is great in this, but also the camera work. I cannot get over. I love when they do this one-shot camera, like it was 1917.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of movies that do it. I think 1917 does it the best.
Right. Yeah,
This is
actually it was actually done in a few camera shots, but so perfectly edited, it appears to be one. But just that idea of a camera following all the action and all the blocking and the timing and everything involved, just to make it flow for that hour long, and it's tense and you are invested in it. I think it's great. I really look forward to seeing the other three.
Yeah, especially because Jim had said that there's a twist. And for those who don't know, Adolescence is only 4 episodes long.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not like you have to invest weeks into watching this. Ross, what did you think?
Plot twist. I actually saw this a while ago. I have not finished it. I saw the first episode. I had a friend recommend this to me. I would say 2 months ago, and I got to about 40 minutes, and it's still just talking about this episode ruins me because I got in trouble as a kid,
right?
And it shaped and formed my life, and it was probably the most. Listen, I've never used this word before, not for me personally.
Prestidigitation.
I am leaning in.
It was arguably one of the most triggering things for me.
Really?
As someone, as a child who has gotten in trouble and felt like he has let down the world, and I made a conscientious choice at the age of 13 to never do this ever again. And watching this was the closest that I have gotten to feeling anything remotely close to what I went through when I was 13 of getting kicked out of school.
So you still have the last 20 minutes to go.
Yeah, no, I finished it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. And also...
Wow, I hadn't even thought about. I just thought about you with the one camera shot because I thought, oh, Ross is going to love the way that this was.
The camera work, but also, mind you, just became a dad. Oh, God. So watching this and the acting around the dad...
Oh,
the
incredible. Dad, he broke my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, he broke
my
mine
heart too. So watching it as as someone who's gotten in trouble, and then also watching it as someone who's a young dad, I'm like, all right, cool. This is worst case scenario. Good to know.
Right, exactly.
Good to know that this is where and it's hard to talk about it without spoiling it, but let's just say a child gets in trouble or does not get in trouble. Spoiler free.
Right, exactly.
But
it's definitely worth watching.
Just seeing that and seeing what it does to a family, and also remembering what it did to my mom, and not knowing at the time, but only as I kept getting older and older, that I kept telling myself and learning that I put my mom through that, but what she did in return was just show up with unconditional love. And that's what pulled me through that really hard time at 13 years of age.
Which, by the way, for those who are listening and maybe aren't aware, I mean, in this case, we know that the young man is being accused of a pretty heinous crime.
Yes.
In your case, that wasn't the situation.
Yeah.
Tax fraud. Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah. I wasn't being accused of that gnarly of a crime. I don't know. Do you want to...
But it was just a watershed moment in your life.
Right.
And, as part of your life was your older brother. I'm sure it affected him. Do you want to apologize?
I don't think you were there, were you? I think you had moved out.
Oh, his eyes tell me he was
there. You've never
there.
apologized to me.
Well, before we get to your
apology.
apology.
It's a very traumatic thing that you did to Mom and to me. To be fair, I did move back in part because of this.
Oh, really? Yeah.
A little bit.
I got kicked out of school. It was gnarly. It was just such a... And I'm proud of myself as a 36-year-old. I still look back at that 13 years of age as such a lesson learned of start thinking before you start doing stuff. And just watching this show 4 months ago and this past week is just kind of brings you back. And then seeing the dad, man.
The dad is what cooked it for me.
Same here. The dad.
It's such a reminder of good art just makes you feel.
Yeah.
What it makes you feel, that's sometimes making you feel anxiety
and very
tense.
Uncomfortable and sad and exhausted as you see this family shuffle from one room to another, and they're confused about the process, and none of them have ever been in a place like this before, and I was exhausted thinking about what they were going through.
By the way, the actor's name is Stephen Graham.
Yeah.
He co-created it, co-wrote it, stars in it, and won the Emmy.
Oh, amazing.
Which he should. Chase, what did you think about it?
I watched it today. I had heard good things about it, and I knew it did well at the Emmys, but it just wasn't really in my orbit. I'm so glad it was brought to my attention, and I watched that first episode. I will be finishing this thing. The acting is incredible.
It is.
That guy in particular, just the close-up on him. There's a scene where, I don't want to give it away, but the entire close-up, the visual is just the dad's face as you hear what's going on behind the camera. And his delivery of that is an Olympic feat of acting.
Not a word.
Not a word.
Just his expression
face.
as
you watch his eyes.
Yeah. Oh man, it was.
Oh my God. And then. Again, won't give anything away, but the very end of the episode, when he is presented with some information and he just crumbles and turns in disgust in this way, I was like, ah.
But then in the end, redeems that. In the end, remembers I'm his dad.
I
know. It was.
Anything you want to say to your brother?
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, what did you say to Chase at the beginning of the break? Eat it.
Yeah.
It's your turn now.
Yeah.
It's your turn. Eat it.
There was one moment months ago when I first watched this, the detectives of getting asked.
Ooh.
And that was the biggest moment. That was the big moment for me of I got asked. when I went to school, now I know everyone wants to know, this is what happened. I showed up to my bus stop. They were shooting wasps. That's what everyone called them, the little rubber band and paper thing. You fold a piece of paper, it gets real hard. I've talked about this on air before. So
yeah, but people, we got new
listeners. So they were shooting wasps. I had no rubber band or paper, but I did have an airsoft gun. In my mind, my thinking was they hurt the same. The difference is one's a rubber band and a piece of paper. The other one looks like a Beretta.
Right.
Yep.
So
it looked very real.
And this was also, I'm 13 when this happened, so it's 2002, which is a year or two after Columbine. So this was...
Oh, wow.
This is zero tolerance policy era.
Heightened sensitivity. Yeah.
Very much so. And they did not agree that, it's the same pain. It's that they didn't look at it like that, and rightfully so. I messed up as a 13-year-old, and I brought an airsoft gun to my bus stop. So that's what happened. But I remember one of the most embarrassing moments throughout that entire day was being so dumb and naive with how much trouble I was in.
Kind of like the kid in the show, right?
Exactly.
Kind of like the kid in the show.
And then seeing it unveil, and as the S keeps hitting more fan. I remember I thought I was going to get suspended from the bus for 3 days. I didn't go back to school for 5.5 months.
Yeah. And instead, you went to, what was the program called again?
It was called Phoenix, because your boy rose from the ashes, big dog.
That's true. I remember, so folks might not know this, but like I came home, I was going to college, it was my first semester in college.
Yeah.
This was also, fun fact, the same week our dad went into the hospital and never came out.
Yeah, he passed away that week,
Wow.
and that ends up playing...
Oh, your poor mom.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Right? So now, and then you gave me this to watch. So I'm like, oh, God, no, it's happening all over again.
I'm sorry.
No, it was a great watch, and it's such a compliment to the creators of this show because, listen, if you're watching stuff on Netflix and you're like, man, I just don't feel anything.
I should probably change the program.
You want to feel something? You want to feel the rush?
Do you want the absolute opposite of Love Island?
Yeah. Do you want to feel something as you consumed a story? This is the show. This is a high-line show. This is a Ferrari of a show. This is not easy watching.
No, it's not, and it's only 4 episodes. That tells you how intense it must be.
But
because this is just the beginning.
Our dad's passing, just to close this little ribbon up, our dad's passing played a massive role in me getting kicked out of school because I was about to get charges pressed against. This thing was about to escalate. And then the family who was about to get lawyers involved, and it was about to get bigger and bigger and bigger. He passed away, and then the family backed away. And the family was like, "This week is enough of a punishment." I guess that was their thinking. Now, when I look back on it, I'm like, "Is he passed?" You're like, "All right, that's enough of a punishment."
Yeah, you've had. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is illegal.
Jesus stepped in on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Jack, I know yours would be the up next. So do you have something picked for us?
No, I'm not ready for it now.
Oh, okay.
After the break, I'll get it. I have some in my notes.
Okay, no problem. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll get Jack's
I was
suggestion.
fascinated by Ross's story, and I'm still waiting for her to apologize to Chase for all he's done to him.
Well, first of all, 2 things. A, I'm sorry, Chase. B, texting service. Their one text is, so wait, Ross killed his dad? I'm like, no! It's not. The name of the show is Adolescence.
With an airsoft gun.
No!
He was feeble.
No, you're making it worse. All right, we're going to go to break. We'll be back with Jack's suggestion for What'd You Do That's new next. So keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
What'd You Do That's New, brought to you by Glenn Klausman, KLAUSMANLAW.com.
Proudly sponsored since day one by Glenn Klausman, KlausmanLaw.com.
Bye.
You're going to run into some familiar delays on the major roadways if that's a part of your ride this afternoon on Florida's Turnpike southbound before that Osceola Parkway exit. There's slowdowns starting to pile up on I-4 westbound getting through that World Drive area. A crash is blocking all lanes on International Speedway Boulevard eastbound at Indian Lake Road. Look out for a crash on Colonial Drive before Rouse Road. Getting cleared up there. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Discover. Guess what? Discover's accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. You heard right, 99%. If you don't think so, maybe it's time to face facts. You're stuck in the past. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report, learn more at discover.com/credit card.
If you've been thinking about upgrading your windows or patio doors with the holidays right around the corner, now is the perfect time with Renewal by Andersen. At Renewal by Andersen, their Acclaim impact replacement windows are built for Florida homes and designed for energy efficiency by maintaining indoor temperatures year-round and reducing heating and cooling costs. And with their Smart Sun glass option, you'll minimize heat loss and maximize energy savings. Here's what Kathy had to say about using Renewal by Andersen. Our windows look awesome. They did a great job on the installation. Highly recommend Renewal by Andersen. Right now, during their big BOGO event, buy one replacement window or patio door, get the second 40% off. Plus, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to see all the beautiful products they offer and check out their hassle-free process in 4 easy steps. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, license number CGC 1527613.
Eustace Roofing. New roof, no mess.
The biggest headliners in live music shared this stage
at our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Jelly Roll! Hi, this is Ed Sheeran.
Cool
Hi there, this is Bryan Adams. Make some noise for Tate McRae.
Hey, I'm Sammy Hagar. Mariah Carey.
Hey, this is Doodles from The Offspring.
We are Maroon 5. Good evening. Hey, this is John Fogerty.
It's your girl Glorilla.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Get ready to relive the once-in-a-lifetime moments, starting October 2nd, only on Hulu.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call us now. $30 billion was set aside for meso victims, and in most cases, your claim is settled out of court without a jury trial. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You worked hard for your 401k. But if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000, 407-213-0000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. No, you see, you get $150 in bonus bets after your first $5 bet hits.
Did somebody say hit?
Whoa, Ray Lewis? We were just saying if your bet hits.
Huh. You know I love a good form tackle.
We know, Ray. We know.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Are you 62 or older and wondering if a reverse mortgage can help you access the equity in your home? It's so easy to get a free reverse mortgage quote with that mortgage guy, Don. Just fill out the online questionnaire at thatmortgageguyDon.com, or you can make an office appointment to meet in person at 1401 Town Plaza Court, Winter Springs, Florida. Happy Home Mortgage. NMLS ID 2418348.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Thank you for calling Spectrum. My name is Angie, and I'm in Orlando, Florida. How can I help you today?
Great. You're still there. It must be like 3 a.m.
We're always here 24/7. What can I do for you?
I know it's late, but I wanted to ask you about the best place to set up my router.
It's never too late. We'll have you up and running in no time.
Only Spectrum has 24/7, 100% US-based customer support. It's only everything. Spectrum fiber-powered internet. It's the fastest and most reliable internet. Go to Spectrum.com to learn more.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning, now using AI.
My AC stopped working.
Here's a random penguin fact.
No, I need cold air now.
Penguins mate for life.
I should have called Frank Gay.
Would you like to mate for life?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your home's air conditioning breaks down, you can count on our repairs to work for you for the long haul. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
The NFL is off to a wild start.
To the right, he's got a lane. Herbert right sideline to the 40, to the 45, to the 50. He slides down.
And the new season lives on iHeartRadio.
Under pressure, sacked.
Local stations bring you the action live.
Justin Jefferson.
Plus, fantasy advice and expert analysis with the official NFL Podcast Network.
Everything you love about football is on the iHeartRadio app.
It's knocked away. It's intercepted. Picked off.
Just search NFL to dive in.
Tuesdays just got Mo better with Ross Padgett. Presented by JustCallMo.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
When I was in middle school, this was about a year after Columbine happened, I got in trouble because they gave us these stupid agenda books we had to write in, and one page said to list 10 people I love to love. I crossed out the word love and I wrote hate, and I wrote one name, and it was the name of this nasty lunchroom attendant that we all hated. Another kid saw that I wrote that on there and told his mom that I wrote a hit list. I got arrested for terroristic threats in middle school.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Man, that stinks.
I don't know. He seems a little shady to me.
We welcome your talk back. I mean, maybe you want to share if you got in trouble in middle school.
Yeah, we'll judge.
Some of us will. The Jim part of the show is off celebrating his wedding anniversary. You've got Deb, Jack, Ross, and Chase Padgett on this special Tuesday. Thank you, Chase, for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
You still happy you came in?
Yeah, very much so.
Okay, cool.
Well, our work is not done yet.
Did something happen on the break I'm not aware of? There was a weird vibe for us. Yeah.
Okay.
Are there updates I should be made?
Not
known?
at all. Not at all.
Okay.
The only update that we need actually is your choice, Jack, for What'd You Do That's New.
Yeah, so this is a video. It's 33 minutes long. It's one I watch, and it's funny because I watched it, and then I'm like, oh, that'll be good for What'd You Do That's New. And then when I saw it, I'm like, wait, I think we've already done that. And I checked the list. We have not.
Okay, good.
So It is the rise and fall of Disney's Pleasure Island.
Oh, you were talking about that.
See, I knew I referenced it, but it's because
Right.
I saw it, but I planned on using it for this. So it's a 33-minute video, and it talks about them building up the complex, and, it was hot for a while. I remember going there in the 90s.
I celebrated my 21st birthday there.
Yeah, and then
That's awesome.
and now it's just a place where scuba men rob restaurants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. All the dance clubs and everything.
Mannequins.
Yep. Absolutely. Ross, did you ever get the chance to go to Pleasure Island?
No, not Pleasure Island. I did downtown. What was the one? They've had so many facelifts.
There's the Downtown Disney, which was sort of built around Pleasure Island.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of what used to be, I think, Disney.
Now it's just Disney Springs.
It's Disney
Top to bottom.
Springs, yeah.
And it's fantastic, actually.
It's pretty great.
They did a really good job.
I have not been down there since because, that was the Pleasure Island days. All right, cool. Looking forward to seeing that. So,
yeah, scuba divers welcome.
33-minute video on YouTube, I'm imagining.
Yes.
About the rise and fall of Pleasure Island. For those who don't know, but the scuba diver Chase, the restaurant out there, actually got robbed by a man who scuba'd his way to the boat.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
And Jack and I have a disagreement over he thinks it's the perfect crime. I think it's just too. He stole what, 20,000? 10,000?
It's estimated between 10 and 20,000 is what they said.
So let's call it 15.
Okay.
15,000. Your argument is that that's the perfect amount of money to steal.
I think, okay. So
right?
No. I'm saying for the perfect amount of money. Of course, and I know Jim was in on this argument too, and it's about risk versus reward. The perfect crime is the crime you get away with. That's the perfect crime, right?
You can get the guy out of Jersey. You can't get the Jersey out of the guy.
But I'm just saying, for a one-night hit on a restaurant, to come away with 15 large.
And not have to pull a weapon, not have to threaten anyone's life, which would be enhanced charges if and when this person does get caught.
Put the money in the bag.
Didn't he tie up? He tied up. There's two people that got tied up.
Two people put him in the corner. I don't know. Did he zip tie him or I don't?
They didn't get hurt.
They didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
He did tie them up. He did put them in the corner and tell them to close their eyes.
But they said he was only there for 2 minutes.
2 minutes. That's all. So, I mean, I'm with that. It's still an inside job. What do you think,
That's
Chase?
your theory.
That's my
your
theory.
Yeah.
You got to get pretty familiar with the joint.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to know why they're counting, where they're counting.
You
to
roll
be there
up
2 minutes
at midnight
Right.
on a Sunday night and expect to find that amount of cash. And what we've come to learn is there's 2 restaurants run by this company, Levy Company, I believe.
so, yeah.
Paddlefish and another one. So my assumption is, they may take all the cash there, and they at that time they're getting their deposit ready from the whole weekend, and so the person knew that was the time to hit, because to hit him exactly at midnight on a Sunday night and there's 15,000. I'm amazed that there was that much cash there, considering how we're all using plastic for everything.
Exactly. But yet he was there for 2 minutes. That was it. 2 minutes. He had to have known there were only going to be very, very few employees, right? They'd already closed to guests. The restaurant was cleaned. Everybody else had gone home. It was just those last 2 people in the office counting the weekend take.
And I think, my stance is the money that you just stole does not match the crime. Scuba gear. Scuba alone is how much money?
Just the certification. I guess you're not bringing people with you. Maybe you don't have to be certified.
Well, I'm not saying certified, but you got to buy all the stuff.
Yeah,
you got to buy all the stuff. That's a couple grand. He's a pro, so he's probably got nice stuff.
So he's already had it, and he figured, you know what? No one's thought about this. If I come in a vehicle, there are so many cameras everywhere. They're going to be able to track my vehicle. but they're never going to expect me coming in by the water. So there's no way to
There's no
prepare for that.
CCTV on an open lake.
And well, when he got up onto the paddlefish boat, all you can see is his magnetic swimming goggles. He still has his hood on all the way. He's got gloves on his hands, and then he used spray paint to spray the security cameras.
Yeah, he looks like a space creature.
There's literally there's no DNA that I can figure out that you could pull of.
When did this happen again?
A couple of weeks ago.
Sunday night.
Great.
Yeah. He looked to me exactly like Matt Reeves' Riddler.
Yeah.
Like the last Batman, Robert Pattinson's first big villain in that movie.
Gotcha.
Heavy Riddler. I'm just saying, if you have scuba and you are doing this little heist montage over at Disney Springs, you would think it's more than 20 or 15,000. Scuba gear to me and theft equals $100,000 or like a ruby.
Was he wearing flippers?
That we do not know.
Okay, so not when he came up on the deck. They said he was wearing socks, which tells me I think he had one of those little
like water bullets.
Water bullets where you
sure.
cruise underwater, it would pull him along, and so I think he left that. He took off his tank, he took off his flippers. I'm assuming left him in the water, climbs up, and now he's wearing socks, or maybe it's
water socks.
Yeah, it could be water socks as well. I got the pic. I'm trying to.
This is great.
He's got the water shoes.
It's just fascinating. I know we kind of talk about this gleefully, but it is. I just find
creative.
it fascinating.
I think that's going to be the hardest part, is for him not to brag about what he was able to do, because that's so Ocean's 11.
Yeah, I'm the paddlefish guy.
One too many beers. Hey, did you know that I'm the paddlefish guy?
Yeah, that's
Terry. You're covering dinner again? What gives, man? Aren't you unemployed?
No reason. Hey, did you see this news story?
Also want to thank the listeners who texted us at 77031 that Disney Village, that's what it was back before it was Disney Springs. So Disney Village was where there's like a Christmas store there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of the same restaurants that were there, but I haven't been to the Disney Springs one.
Disney Springs is cool. You know what they have there? They have Salt and Straw ice cream, which I fell in love with over a decade ago when I first moved to Portland, because the first location of that opened in Portland.
Really?
And it was, it's just like really cool, funky, artisanal ice cream stuff. And then when I saw them at Disney Springs, I was a little torn. I was like, oh, my quirky little favorite ice cream place that was like punk rock and, in kind of a up-and-coming neighborhood.
It's like indie, man.
Yeah, now it's as corporate as that gets. Yeah.
Exactly. You don't get more than that, absolutely.
It's next to Cirque du Soleil.
Not real punk rock anymore.
No, it is still delicious. I will shove it in my mouth.
I have
It sounds delicious.
hot take, ironically, about ice cream.
Uh-oh.
Ice cream is right next to Mexican food, which both I love.
They make you slobber?
No, I love ice cream. I love
Usually it
Mexican
runs.
food. Yeah, it runs right through me. It's an NFL combine every time I have a bite of Rocky Road. No, it's I just
wet theft.
I don't I don't have the palate, I guess, or mouthfeel to be able to tell you great ice cream, bad ice cream, great Mexican food, bad Mexican food. Like all the bad Mexican food, quote unquote, bad Mexican food I've ever had, some of the best Mexican food I've ever had. Like, it's sloppy. It's in a hole in the wall. This scares people.
Those are the best.
Gotcha.
Right? Those are the best.
Those are the best.
But then tell me why there's fine dining Mexican. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't spend $25 on rice and beans while I know a place that goes rice and beans $5.
Right, exactly.
And I just can't. And it's the same thing with ice cream. I can't respect elite ice cream.
I think it's the eliteness of it is one, like high quality ingredients, but also two, there's just like way more creativity and like seasonal flavors and stuff like that. Like during Halloween, Salt and Straw is really known for having like blueberry flavored. Like they'll take cereals that people were like, Count Chocula is an ice cream now. So like that kind of stuff you're not going to get at the $5 equivalent from Breyers.
Yeah, I'm more of a, right? You're not going to be an ice cream brand guy over a ice cream flavor guy.
Oh, it would depend. It would depend. Because just like Chase said, the quality of the ingredients.
Yeah, like they have an olive oil ice cream that is great.
That'll run right through you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's combine time. That's the 40-yard. Oh, no.
Yeah. The 40-yard rash right there, dude.
Anyone want to do that? and here you go, brag.
Yeah, man. I just think ice cream flavors are going to determine how much I like it way more than even the ingredients. Like, if it's pretzel, I don't need to know the quality of the pretzel. I just need pretzel.
All right. No, I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. I just know that, like, if I'm going there, I'm going to find something that's cool that I'm going to like.
Well, somebody just texted about tortas on Ontario. So I guess that would be another...
Well, I love tortas, but here's the thing.
On Ontario.
Yeah.
I would be mad.
Ontario.
I would be pissed to spend $30 on a gourmet torta.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Torta's got to be sub $13, $15. Like, I don't.
You are speaking Jack's love language right now.
Saving money.
Well, Jack, ice cream, what's your go-to? Do you go brand or flavor?
There is.
Say it.
So I used to.
Do you find vanilla spicy?
Just. That is my rap name. The
spicy vanilla.
I've discovered the best ice cream of all time recently, and there is none other that comes close. It is simply Twix ice cream. It is. Okay. It is Twix the candy bar in ice cream form.
Thank you for clarifying.
I only find it in the pint size, and it is just next level, and there is nothing better.
Best ice cream I've ever had was Christmas cookie. That's all it said. Christmas cookie ice cream.
But I do like sometimes the brands, like I had like Breyers as a kid. At Breyers, I thought it kind of had a granular taste to it.
Yeah.
But you want creamy. But I've also had great Breyers ice cream as well. I think their natural vanilla is just spot on. But so it's whether it's the higher end ice creams can be good, but cheap ice cream is still ice cream.
See, that's the first time I've ever heard that take about like Breyers vanilla.
Yeah,
fire. And I'm over here like, what?
And it's good. You should try it. Don't. You're a hater, and you should like vanilla. Look at you.
I love vanilla ice cream. I love ice cream. I'm just saying I ain't got a black belt in ice cream. I can't go ahead and be like, ooh, is this artisan, Norwegian? Is this New Zealand ice cream?
You know who would do that? Jim.
Yeah.
Jim would be all about a blackberry habanero goat cheese, which is a real thing Salt and Straw has had, and it is incredible.
I bet it is. I bet it is, that combination of flavors.
I don't know if this is cute, adorable, sad, depressing, but I know Jim's favorite ice cream. I think we all do. Do we know it? Do you know Jim's favorite ice cream?
I don't
Please tell me I'm not that sad. Damn it.
You're sad.
It's toasted coconut from Kelly's.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's cute.
No, it's adorable and sad as well.
Just that tracks. Just not an ounce of melanin.
All right, from ice cream to beer, what you got, Jack?
Suds, Pups, and Pints.
Yes, Suds, Pups, and Pints. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break and then come back with the details on what you need to do if you want to join us for the Jim Colbert Show Lookalike Contest.
All right.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Real Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey there, Central Florida, Fox 35, Storm Team Meteorologist Noah Bergen here. We are tracking some showers and storms out there for today and again for tomorrow. Temperatures above average into the mid-90s. As we go into the weekend, we're going to track a little bit lower rain chances. Still, though, some showers and storms in the tropics. We're keeping an eye on Gabrielle and then again 2 other systems that may form. But for right now, neither of those 2 systems, Humberto or Imelda, looks like it would be any threat to us in Florida, at least how it looks right now.
This report is sponsored by Everdoor Garage Door. Squeaks, jerks, and rattles? Your garage door's crying for Everdoor. For just $49, they'll tune up and shut down the noise. Trust Everdoor for smooth service. Book at everdoor.com. Everdoor, the garage door that lasts evermore.
Do you know Mahatma Rice? A staple in our kitchens for generations. It's now easier than ever with delicious recipes like cilantro and lime and all the homemade taste we love. It's ready in only 90 seconds. Perfect at home, at work, or on the go. Mahatma Rice feels like home.
Guys, entertaining in your backyard this season is easy with help from Tools Ace Hardware. These guys are awesome. They only carry the best stuff out there, like grills and smokers from Big Green Egg, Traeger, Weber, Napoleon. Maybe get a griddle, cook your family breakfast, or maybe a pizza oven for personal pizza night. I am doing that this weekend. So much fun. If you haven't checked out those Uni or Gosney pizza ovens, they are a blast. But Tools Ace also has Polywood outdoor furniture, dining sets, and Adirondack chairs. Beautiful designs, made from recycled plastic, indestructible, will not fade in the Florida sun. But when it gets cold, they got you covered as well. Fire pits, firewood, patio heaters, and propane to keep everyone warm when the temperature drops. You can get all of that assembled and delivered to your home for free when you spend $3.99 or more on grills or patio furniture. Just visit one of their 13 Central Florida locations or shop online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and when you trade in your vehicle, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy it, meaning you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. And our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinance expires 10/7/25.
At TK Law, they do divorce differently, with more honey, less vinegar. Friendly lawyers who resolve your case with less drama and more results. Visit onefirmforlife.com. TK Law, one firm for life.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
If you have been in a car accident in the past and have settled your case, I may have some good news. Some unethical lawyers have people known as runners who come directly to your hospital room or home and solicit your case. It's a disbarable offense. Anyone that would hire these scumbags needs to have their heads examined. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Now for the good news. If this happened to you, we will sue these lowlifes and fight to get all your fees back. And then look and see if these bottom feeders also malpracticed your case and sue them for that too. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Visit forthepeople.com for a free consultation or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. If someone does this to you, call the Bar Association and report them. Let's fight these bums. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with Alpha Foundations, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. Divorce is complicated, especially when a professional practice or a small business is involved and, of course, on the line. At Cordell & Cordell, we know the years of work that you've invested and what's at stake. For over 35 years, we've helped guide doctors, lawyers, and business owners through the complex process to protect their businesses that they've spent their lives building. Call Cordell & Cordell today because your business is more than a job, it's your legacy.
Orlando, Florida. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois. CordellCordell.com.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000. 407-213-0000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware. Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
What up, guys? Sport from Duval. Chase, don't worry about being a weird uncle, dude. My favorite uncle growing up was considered the weird uncle, and actually, never mind. I just remembered he's in prison. Hey, Jimmy said he didn't plan this cruise. I'm throwing a flag on that. Jimmy, during the Masters this year, Jimmy happened to get a sore throat and couldn't come in. During the U.S. Open, Jimmy had a problem with his Mr. Peanut or something, and he couldn't come in. And now he's going to miss Suds, Pubs, and Pints, and the Ryder Cup's coming on. Jimmy, you son of a bitch.
This is true. Every time there's a major golf event, Jimmy has some mystery illness or disappearance.
That is a good point. Inquiring minds want to know.
This out there that Ross Thoughts had previously convinced me to go out and get that Poppy drink, and now there's a lawsuit out there against Poppy. Do I have a lawsuit on my hands against Ross Thoughts? I don't want to do that, as the biggest fan of the show, but...
Oh.
Ross, what did you do, man?
I am so happy to say that he is right.
That there is a lawsuit against Poppy.
Yeah, there's a lawsuit. However, I only drank Ollie-Pops. Different drink. One's pre, the other one's probiotic. Let's ride.
Oh, there we go.
Case dismissed.
Exactly, Your Honor. But Thursday is the deadline for getting in on the $8.9 million settlement over misleading claims for the prebiotic drink. There you go, Poppy. But like Ray Trenley said yesterday, it's like, 75 cents a can you might get?
Yeah, and you have to have the receipt for your purchases.
Exactly. Good luck with that. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Jim is off celebrating his wedding anniversary, but you've got Deb, Jack, Ross, and Chase Padgett today.
Yo.
Thank you, Chase, so much for coming in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this Saturday, believe it or not, is the third annual Suds, Pups, and Pints, and takes place at Sunset Park in beautiful Mount Dora from 3 to 6 p.m. We're going to have 8 dog washing stations, the foaming beer mug that kids love so much. We're going to have even more than what we had last year, but we are going to be missing...
What?
The Jim Colbert part.
Oh.
Now, Chase, you did a really good job imitating him today.
Conservative.
and that's, not MAGA, but conservative. Yeah.
So because Jim isn't going to be there, we're looking for a listener who would like to, or listeners who'd like to show up on Saturday so we can do a Jim Colbert Show lookalike contest.
You're looking at me like I should be in the running for this?
No, definitely not. I
All
just
Yeah.
Ross is going to be leading the contest, right, Ross? You're going to be our MC for that?
Yeah, oh yeah. I am very good. I saw a guy at lunch that I almost took a photo with. I need to stop doing that. Like, I walk up to people out in general public that I see that I'm like, balding, goatee, everything's white. Can I get a photo of you? Because it makes me laugh. So I can show it to my friend that looks exactly like you, just to prove it. Like, hey,
Wait, he's
look.
got this bulge. Open carry, it's even better.
So there will be this contest. It's a lookalike contest for Jim Colbert. We'll do it. You know the time. I mean, we're there 3 to 6, so it's going to be in the earlier portion of the afternoon. So be there for that. Be there at 3. We'll have a nice box of cigars and also the Ice Cube bobblehead.
Yeah, the Ice Cube bobblehead that Ice Cube gave to Jim. The Dodgers bobblehead, I guess they gave away at his concert. He got 2 of them. So Jim kept one and he's donating the other one for the winner of the lookalike contest. So you're going to get, like you said, Jack, that really nice box of cigars, as well as the bobblehead. Don't have to do anything special. I mean, if you have a golf shirt, I mean, if you look like Jim, but you're right, be there right at 3, because what we're going to do is the first 2 years we made the mistake of doing the auction toward the end of the event. This time we're going to use the auction to kick off the event. So first we'll do the Jim Colbert lookalike contest, and then right after that we'll do the auction for the 4 members of the show to wash your dog. So we hope you'll join us.
Does the Jim Colbert Show lookalike winner have to wash a dog?
I think we just let them walk around and have a drink.
Okay, there you go.
What do you think?
So then the 3 members of the show.
Yeah,
will
the
be
3
washing
members
dogs.
will wash your dog.
Yeah, I mean, unless the Jim Colbert Show lookalike wants to wash the dog, I won't prevent you, but I'm not going to make you do it.
Yeah. And outside of that, we have silent auction, a couple tables of some fantastic prizes you've accumulated over the past couple of weeks, where all the money proceeds there also go to the Humane Society of Lake County. If you go up there, you can just donate and get your dog washed by one of the many volunteers. Daryl Payne will be there from Paw Affection Dog Training, answering dog questions, but also he is bringing a doctor with him, and we are going to be speaking to them on Thursday's show to find out more about what you can
Women's
do at
health.
Saturday's
Yeah.
event, and more about women's health that we'll be talking about on Thursday, as well as set up at Saturday at Suds Pups and Pints.
So Daryl is also going to be bringing 40 of his therapy dogs. So even if you don't have a dog, you don't have to have a dog to come to Suds Pups and Pints. It really is a family event. We just wanted to create an event where the whole family could go out on a Saturday afternoon and you don't have to leave the dog at home. We also are going to have a food truck. We're going to have a smoothie truck. Jeremiah's Ice. Pisces Rising has all of your Guinness products. The hair of the dog, the adult-sized Capri Suns called Hair of the Dog.
Oh.
And our title sponsor, Glenn Clausman and Clausman Law, will have the brand new hot off the presses Clausman Law t-shirts.
Which is the first year we've had Clausman Law t-shirts.
Absolutely.
And then Guinness Beer, the official beer of Suds Pups and Pints, is also going to have what we call the Dad Pad. It's an area with tents and tables and college football.
See, I thought the Dad Pad was that area right above. Never mind.
We're also going to have a couple of cornhole games, so a lot of entertainment. But in the end, it really is a fundraiser for the Humane Society of Lake County, going on their 49th year as a no-kill shelter over there in Umatilla. Real quick, just a couple of reminders. If you can, please don't use any retractable leashes. Those can usually snag up a lot of legs and other dogs. The park area is kind of tight. If your dog does, do their business, just make sure you pick up after your pet. And equally important is if your dog is anxious or they don't like kids or loud sounds, maybe you can just come by and get the free swag that we'll have available for your dog, but maybe leave them at home so they're comfortable and so are you.
There's a possible special appearance from I believe AP just broke this, that I have the cutest baby.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I believe my baby, who is obsessed with dogs,
Really?
should make an appearance.
Yay!
This is the cutest baby.
Yeah,
He is.
Genuinely, though.
Absolutely.
You'll get the push notifications sooner than later. They're just running the numbers, double checking.
But if you want any more information, just go to realradio.fm/dogwash and you'll be able to see everything there. I do want to give a quick shout out to just some of the folks who've given us some items for the silent auction. Cozy Nest, a beautiful home goods store there in downtown Mount Dora. Foxtail Coffee, Ashley's Flags and Sports Shop. We also have something from, we have bottles of bubbly, we have bottles of whiskey, we have all kinds of really great items. A lot of fun, just very different this year. Food truck, smoothie truck, and the Dad Pad. Not the one you're thinking of, Ross.
Yeah, it's the area right above the cornhole games.
Got to shave it.
And on that note, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back, so keep it here on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
The defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles are in Tampa to face the Bucs this Sunday. Coverage starts at 12 noon on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by First Horizon Bank and Renewal by Andersen, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Colonial Drive eastbound at Tampa Avenue. The left lane's blocked. Traffic's getting by now westbound on International Speedway Boulevard at Indian Lake Road, although crews are still on the roadways there. On I-4, you're going to run into some familiar delays. Traffic starting to pile up westbound through that World Drive area. There's congestion getting through the city. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. From school drop-offs to weekend getaways. At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, you can get a quick and easy oil change in about 15 minutes. Drive in today. No appointment needed. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons and to find a location near you.
Go ahead and compare your quote because it is so easy to do with that mortgage guy, Don. And if you already have a mortgage quote and you're wondering if it's any good, don't worry because that mortgage guy, Don, can help. A recent study found that less than 20% of us compare that first mortgage quote that we get, but you really want peace of mind. So just go to the website, hit the button that says compare and upload your quote. That's it. That mortgage guy, Don, will tell you if it's any good and you can get a quote with no hard credit inquiry. It truly is peace of mind right there at your fingertips, so don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
If you're looking for a taste of Italy, you don't have to go to Europe. Head to Claremont instead for the Italian Festival. This family fun event will feature food vendors, live music, and arts and crafts. Proceeds benefit the Mustard Seed and Camp Boggy Creek. Saturday, October 11th from 11 until 4 p.m. at the Claremont Waterfront Park. For more information, go to realradio.fm/events.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning, now using AI.
My AC stopped working.
Here's a random penguin fact.
No, I need cold air now.
Penguins mate for life.
I should have called Frank Gay.
Would you like to mate for life?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your home's air conditioning breaks down, you can count on our repairs to work for you for the long haul. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Sunset Walk presents the Best of Challenge Chili Edition, Saturday, October 4th at the Promenade. Join the cast of Real Radio 104.1's The Jim Colbert Show as we host the Best of Challenge. 10 venues competing to be crowned Best Chili at Sunset Walk. Participants include Margaritaville Orlando, The Wharf, Rockin' Brews, and Lizzie's Barbecue. VIP tasting tickets on sale now at sunsetwalk.com. Luxury RVs by Giant Recreation World Winter Garden. Spectators and parking are free. Plus, DJ Scotty B, live music from Luck of the Draw, Artisan Market, and Car Show. Best of Challenge Chili Edition, Saturday, October 4th at Sunset Walk.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and 0% financing is available. With 3 locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't match. Our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. Stop by one of our 3 area locations or visit greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced expires 10/7/25.
BJ's Wholesale Club has always been proud to offer great prices every day.
Wow, every day? Like even tomorrow?
Exactly. Tomorrow is included in every day.
And the next day?
And the day after, and the day after, and the day after. That's great prices every day on everything at BJ's, including 3-pound rotisserie chickens, just $4.99. Land O'Lakes White American cheese, $5.49 a pound. Plus great prices every day on everything in the club. Join at bjs.com/join for savings every day.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. How'd you get your money so quick?
Hard Rock Bet's got lightning fast withdrawals.
Almost as fast as Dale Jr. valeting cars at this party.
Man, he's fast.
Hard Rock Bet's fast withdrawals have given me new motivation. Tips are appreciated.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Sunset Walk presents the Best of Challenge Chili Edition, Saturday, October 4th at the Promenade. Join the cast of Real Radio 104.1's The Jim Colbert Show as we host the Best of Challenge. 10 venues competing to be crowned Best Chili at Sunset Walk. Participants include Estefan's Kitchen, Island H2O Water Park, and Encore Resort at Reunion. VIP tasting tickets on sale now at sunsetwalk.com. Luxury RVs by Giant Recreation World Winter Garden. Spectators and parking are free. Plus, DJ Scotty B, live music from Luck of the Draw, Artisan Market, and Car Show. Best of Challenge Chili Edition, Saturday, October 4th at Sunset Walk.
Facing a criminal charge, who you call next matters. At Smith & Yulo Law Firm, we are the criminal defense attorneys in Florida, fighting for people like you. Call 352-WIN-FOR-YOU now for your free case evaluation. Smith & Yulo Law Firm, offices Orlando.
What's up, people? It's Russ Rollins from the Monsters. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. October is packed with vendors and concerts. It's got custom bikes and miles of beautiful scenery. That's out in Daytona. The best part, the Monsters in the Morning, broadcasting live. That's right, all the action live Thursday, October the 16th with a live broadcast. No matter what you ride, we want to welcome you to Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride.
The Just Call Mo Comedy Jam is back. The 4th annual showcase hits the Orlando Funny Bone Thursday, October 2nd, and tickets are only $20, and it all benefits a great cause, the Yellow Brick Road Foundation. Grab your tickets now at mocomedyjam.com before they sell out. That's mocomedyjam.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
TK Law does divorce differently. No gimmicks, no false promises. We don't fight for men or women. We fight for you, your facts, and your future. TK Law, your one firm for life. Visit onefirmforlife.com. Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. So Jack, you're saying you didn't like that ice cream as a kid. It had like kind of frosted a little bit. That's called crystallization. It's when somebody leaves ice cream out for a long time and then puts it back in the fridge. Most of the stuff kind of like the ingredients break away, preservatives break away. And then when you freeze it, it doesn't freeze as well. Thanks, bye.
Hey, don't sweep on Publix brand ice cream. It's really good, actually, and there's a limited edition one out right now. It's called Hot Honey Praline, and it is legit the best ice cream I've ever had, dude. It's so good.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Thanks for making all of us hungry. All this ice cream talk.
Well, how did that start?
It started with Ross.
Yeah, I can't determine, I can't decipher great ice cream, bad ice cream. It's like kind of pizza and sex.
I wasn't expecting that part.
You're unable to determine what is good and bad sex?
I'm not going to complain about it, though. You know, it's not like I'm going to be like,
oh, no, we just found our topic.
Well, no. Well, I think with pizza, ice cream, and sex, I think sometimes bad is still good. You're just happy it's happening.
Yeah. I'm so happy that this ice cream's all over me.
Right. So even bad is good, but good can be great.
Yeah, and great. It's always great, you know, like pizza, sex, and ice cream.
I think it's just a positive outlook that Ross is displaying here.
Thanks, man.
Oh, no, don't fall for that. What are you doing, Ross?
Well,
don't fall for that.
No,
what do you mean?
That one.
I'm being legit.
Yeah, I'm fluent in Jack. I got a black belt in Jack Bradshaw. I majored in it.
He's
in
not
college.
kidding. Every time I drop something, he's like, I speak Jack. I know.
Yeah. So that one was actual compliment. But it is in sheep's clothing, so.
We learn
weird.
new stuff all the time.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think, granted, a lot of times when it comes to pizza, ice cream, and sex, I'm just happy that it's happening. I'm happy that it's in my life. And, you know, if someone made me a pizza, if someone gave me ice cream or that last one, I'm not going to be like, this wasn't good.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood.
Not in the mood. I mean, man, this ice cream is all over.
It's okay.
All over my face.
Your brother's looking at you rather oddly, though.
Yeah, I'm just reflecting on my own experiences.
Oh, really?
And,
with the ice cream, the pizza, or?
Look, I'm just saying I've had experiences that I'm like, I could have done without that. Nothing would have been better than that something.
I'd love to dig in that a little bit deeper, but I'm too scared.
Well, like the only time that I would say that I've had a bad sexual experience was when the ice cream left and I didn't want them to leave.
Oh, were you not done eating the ice cream?
Yeah, I thought that was going to be my new favorite flavor for a little bit.
Turns out that flavor had different ideas for the flavor that they wanted.
Yeah. I found out that the ice cream didn't really like how I made pizza.
Well, staying on the food theme, were you ever sold a food item that someone was like, oh my God, you've got to try this latest thing?
Yes.
All the time.
This latest thing. And then you try it and you're like, this is crap.
Yeah, I did have that. I had that years ago in Portland. I was visiting a friend of mine. I had just moved from Portland, but I was back visiting. And they're like, oh my God, we got to catch up. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. She's like, oh my God, I just know this place. It's like a late night hang. And they're really cool vibes. Let's go. I'm like, all right, great. So it is like a cool late night hang. There's like a DJ in the corner and the lights are low. It's got a vibe to it. And they're like, all right, so what's the specialty here? And it's like, oh, we have this sacred root.
Oh, no.
Like slurry.
Where was this?
This was in Portland.
Yep.
Of course it was.
That makes sense. Yeah. A root slurry.
Root slurry.
And they had Portland written all over it.
They had like on the menu of what you could get, on the flip side of the menu was several paragraphs explaining why it was good.
Yeah.
And you should try it.
$3 more, we can get you a chakra immune booster.
Would you like an Aura seltzer? So,
you can't order that. What month are you born in?
Yeah, okay, that's not your gemstone.
Yeah, that's Capricorn.
So I had this stuff, and they were like, "Oh my God, it's really good for digestion or whatever." And I was like, "All right, cool. Like I will try anything once, genuinely." And there are very few things where I'm like, "Scrap it, bin it, no thanks."
Right.
And I could not get through this thing because you had to they gave it to you in a big wooden bowl, like a big salad bowl, like it should have been a chicken Caesar salad, and then. And there was like no spoon. You just like slurped it up like it was a don't get high ayahuasca ceremony.
I was gonna say this you couldn't pick a more Portland drink.
And I was like, yeah, I'm good.
What did
good.
It taste like?
Oh man, imagine a root beer without any of the joy. Like it's all root, no beer.
What you don't remember what it's called?
I can't remember. I'm totally blanking. Root slurry is pretty on brand.
I think it sounds.
I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
I remember looking around and I was just like, is everyone in here an absolute moron? I remember also my mouth got like numb. like,
Oh,
like,
you
like
drank
there was
cocaine.
like a nicotine or something. I didn't sleep for 3 days. You know, I'm putting the pieces together.
Oh, somebody just texted actually one of the things that's made this list, Dubai chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I have heard that Dubai chocolate, for those who don't know, it's chocolate with the pistachio cream and the pistachios in it, right?
Yeah.
Now, Ross, you've tried it.
Yeah, I like it.
You thought it was awesome.
It was good. I'm not going to say it's like the next, coming of a deity or anything, but it's a trendy dessert. One thing that I recently had when it comes to trendy desserts that checked out, I thought it was a really good, fun experience, is like lemon cake in the shape of a lemon.
Right.
As in, like, it looks like a literal lemon, and then you bite into it, and then there's frosting and cake and...
Wow.
Like, I thought that was really cool. That's a very trendy dessert right now, but I enjoyed the Dubai chocolate.
Well, one of the items that made this list that I can kind of agree with, maybe I just didn't have them made correctly, truffle oil fries.
No, you right on that one. You know why?
Right?
You said truffle oil.
Yeah.
Truffle oil. I don't know about that. It kind of resembles like a New Balance foot to me. Like a
taste profile?
Yeah, like specifically New Balance. Well, like it's responsible foot, and it's like fake athletic.
It tastes like arch support.
Yeah. It tastes like responsible arch
like
support.
Skechers.
Why do you got to come down on New Balance?
It tastes like when someone says, "I got my taxes done in January."
Yeah.
Listen. We all know you don't have all your documents until the end of January, so February.
You know what's funny? I just did. That was great, Jack. I just did my taxes last week.
For last year.
Killing it.
For 2021.
Yeah.
Jack, what would you say there's a food that you were like, somebody sold you on and then you tried it and you were like, this was a waste?
None come to mind. It was some on that list. And with truffle, there's a lot of different types. And I know when we had the big food event and we had the truffle people in here.
Oh, their stuff is different, though.
Yeah, well, that's right. So when it's done differently, but just adding oil on your popcorn, it's not going to hit the same.
No, it doesn't.
And a little goes a long way with that stuff. What's some of the other things on the list?
Yeah, I can't think of any.
The McRib.
See,
okay.
I like the McRib is okay for a fast food sandwich. There's just a lot of hype. There's more hype about it only because they did the same thing. They put it in the vault with Walt Disney's head, and then they take it out once a year.
And it tastes the same.
Yeah.
Imagine where you'd have to be in life to get pumped about the McRib.
Yeah.
Listen,
things aren't going great.
Don't judge.
But when you see that sign, the McRib is back. Hey, honey, the McRib is back.
The McRib is back.
Honey,
exactly.
I think you're being very generous.
There's one thing, and I've said this before.
Oh, never mind.
I've said this before on air, but there's one hilarious aspect about the McRib, or at least they did this back in the day. They have bone-shaped meat.
Exactly.
They make meat look like a rack of ribs.
Exactly.
It's all meat and floor mat and like recycled middle school gym mat.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a chicken nugget in the shape of a dinosaurus.
Imagine if you made a chicken nugget in the full literal size of a chicken. That's what the McRib is doing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Some other items that make the list. Donuts from Dunkin'.
I agree.
Anything from Dunkin' is trash.
No,
that is not true.
Get
I'll
out of
take
here.
their Boston cream donut.
Oh, yeah,
good.
that's a good
that
time
one
right
works.
there.
That one works for me.
Someone says they look pretty, but they always seem to be stale. I disagree.
Yeah, I know. Dunkin' can do a little thing. That's a rush every time I go into a Dunkin'.
Someone also said lobster.
I can kind of get behind that. It's such a high dollar thing. It really got a great rebranding. Like 100 years ago, that was peasant food.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Those are ocean roaches.
Exactly. You definitely want to hook up with their marketing brand, right?
De Beers, the same people. They were like, you should buy this shiny rock for way too much money.
It's this high, falutin dinner now, right?
Yeah.
And all you have to do for it to be good is soak it in butter.
Exactly. Which you can do with most everything.
Yeah, you put anything in melted butter, it's going to go down a little bit easier.
Well, someone also said kombucha. and they described it as like someone bottled the liquid from a defrosted freezer.
I get it. I do enjoy.
Oh, the Portland guy
kombucha.
likes kombucha.
Didn't dig that root slurry.
No. But kombucha, it's just nice because it's like tea that really got to know itself.
It's carbonated, correct?
It is naturally carbonated because of fermentation.
Nice.
The one thing that scares me about kombucha is
you don't want to be in a crowded room.
You see the colors that these things come in?
Oh, yeah.
They are.
It's like that root slurry Chase was talking about.
Some of those kombuchas come in like, would you like to be a Ninja Turtle green?
Yeah. I was just thinking the ooze.
Dude, they're bright blue, neon pink, dark purple. My wife, she's a vegan, so I'm aware. There's a lot of kombuchas flowing in and out of my old Casa.
I bet. Some final items that made the list. Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Described as icing-coated cardboard. Coconut water, which I know you do not agree with.
Come on, dude. No.
It's tastes like the water that's been in someone else's mouth.
All right.
Jim's mouth after ice cream.
It's milk water. It is milk water. And once I learned that it's half milk, half water to me, then I turned a corner. I thought coconut water was disgusting until one day I did yard work. I was desperate. And then it just hit, and that whole, their PR campaign is like it's natural Gatorade.
Right.
And
it is.
It really is natural electrolytes. It is delicious.
And then the last item on the list, just in time for fall, is Starbucks Pumpkin Spice Latte.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Overpriced sugar and mid coffee.
Oh, see, dude, this guy will go off about Starbucks.
Oh, really?
Dude, it makes me laugh. That's how Portland he is. He hates Starbucks.
I will say, Portland, being exposed to the coffee in the Pacific Northwest.
Buckle up, listeners. And we're late for break.
And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back, so keep it here. Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
You're going to get stuck in some slowdowns on I-4 eastbound before you head over St. John's River Bridge. Stop and go traffic on I-4 westbound through that World Drive area. Off-ramp backup from Florida's Turnpike southbound Osceola Parkway. There's a crash on International Speedway Boulevard at Indian Lake Road. Getting cleared up on Colonial Drive eastbound at Tampa Avenue. The left lane's blocked there. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the traffic center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. From school drop-offs to weekend getaways, at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, you can get a quick and easy oil change in about 15 minutes. Drive in today. No appointment needed. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons and to find a location near you.
The Jim Colbert Show question of the day is brought to us by the Home Builders Network. That is where you go. It's HBN USA, by the way. That's where you go when it comes time to some of the major repairs around your home. It might be replacing a window or a door, maybe putting up new gutters with covers, or maybe it is a roof repair, or maybe you just like to remodel your bathroom. That's what I did, and I went to Mike the Home Builder at the Home Builders Network. Matter of fact, he's got a new showroom in Altamont Springs on 436 and 434 right next to the Irish Pub there. You can see the different models of the bathrooms available, and then you can pick one, and they build and they, customize it for your bathroom, and Mike did an amazing job. He's got an amazing crew that he works with, so whether it's a new roof, windows, doors, gutters, or even bathrooms, it's the Home Builders Network. Reach out to them today. Talk to Katie. Get on the schedule. It's at hbnusa.com. That's hbnusa.com.
Eustace Roofing. New roof, no mess.
The biggest headliners in live music shared this stage.
At our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Jelly Roll!
Hi, this is Ed Sheeran.
Hi
there, this is Bryan Adams.
Make some noise for Tate McRae.
Hey, I'm Sammy Hagar.
Mariah Carey.
Hey, this is Noodles from The Offspring.
We are Maroon 5. Good evening.
Hey, this is John Fogerty.
It's
your girl, Glorilla.
The iHeartRadio Music Music Festival.
Get ready to relive the once-in-a-lifetime moments starting October 2nd, only on Hulu.
Let me tell you one of the reasons I think we became the largest injury firm in the world, and it's not even close. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My wife and I had a plan early on. In our firm, our lawyers only work on certain types of cases. Our products liability and dangerous drug lawyers only work on those cases. Same for car crashes, workers' compensation, medical malpractice, and insurance disputes. Our thinking is for these lawyers to focus on one area of the law and live it and breathe it. Power comes from knowledge. Many lawyers do everything, jack of all trades. Not us, and we don't charge an hourly rate. You only pay us if we win. If you want to hire us, it's easy. Dial Pound Law on your cell phone, pound 529, or visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer from the comfort of your own home. Let us get to work for you. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
For over 35 years, the Filatowski Eye Institute has been a name in Central Florida that you can certainly count on. If you've been thinking about LASIK or cataract surgery, now is the time to make the call. With 24-month interest-free financing, you don't have to wait to experience life with clear vision. Schedule your consultation today at 407-333-5111 or go online to filatowskieye.com. The Filatowski Eye Institute, trusted, local, life-changing.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and when you trade in your vehicle, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy it, meaning you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. And our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced expires 10/7/25.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Are you 62 or older and wondering if a reverse mortgage can help you access the equity in your home? It's so easy to get a free reverse mortgage quote with that mortgage guy, Don. Just fill out the online questionnaire at thatmortgageguyDon.com, or you can make an office appointment to meet in person at 1401 Town Plaza Court, Winter Springs, Florida. Happy Home Mortgage, NMLS ID 2418348.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with that mortgage guy, Don.com.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. No, you see, you get $150 in bonus bets after your first $5 bet hits.
Did somebody say hit?
Whoa, Ray Lewis? We were just saying if your bet hits.
Huh. You know I love a good form tackle.
We know, Ray. We know.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Sunnyside drains.
My shower's clogged. I think it needs to be snaked.
A snake? Where?
No, a plumbing snake.
Is it near me?
I should have called Frank Gay.
I'm hiding under the desk for safety.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
For clogged drains in your home, trust our highly way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Insurance companies often play tough, offering you the bare minimum for your injuries. But why settle for less? With me, Mo DeWitt, your Orlando injury attorney, you pay nothing unless we win. Don't let the insurance companies push you around. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Hey, this is Matt Jones. I'm Drew Franklin, and this is NFL Cover Zero. We're just here to try to give you an NFL perspective a little bit different.
Did you see the Colts pretzel? That was my other big takeaway from that game.
What was that? Oh, my. We think NFL coverage should be informative and entertaining. And twice a week, that is exactly what you're going to get. Open up your free iHeartRadio app, search NFL Cover Zero with Matt Jones and Drew Franklin, and listen now.
Tuesdays just got Mo better with Ross Padgett. Presented by JustCallMo.com. Now back to the Jim Colbert Show.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Still to come, the common sense financial advice you need. It's Only Money with Scott Brown. Today at 6:20 on the Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, just a thought. Maybe Miles is scared of dominatrix death. What do you think? I would be.
You should.
You know, Ross, in all honesty, when you said special appearance by, I thought you were going to say the one, the only, the impeccably, amazingly handsome Teabag. But then you threw your kid in there. Now I have competition.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Thank you so much for spending part of it with us. We really do truly appreciate it. Jim will be back next week. He's off celebrating his 20th wedding anniversary. You've got Deb, you've got Jack.
Yep.
You've got Ross.
Acetaminophen.
And his brother Chase.
Good call, Tylenol.
And yes, that last talkback that you heard, that was Teabag referencing Suds, Pups, and Pints. That's taking place this Saturday in beautiful Mount Dora, Sunset Park from 3 to 6 p.m.
It's free!
It's absolutely free, and it's a great fundraiser for the Humane Society of Lake County and No Kill Shelter, and we hope to see you out there on Saturday. Meet Teabag. Maybe vote for who you think is the person that looks the closest like Jim Colbert.
And if you want to hang out, Deb, myself, Ross will all be there, and Jim Colbert lookalike, and Teabag.
And Miles.
And Miles. But, you know, some of our events can be more pricey, like the poker tournament,
Right.
where it's maybe not affordable for some, and some we had mid-level price points. This one's free.
It's absolutely
All
free.
you need to do is get your butt up to Mount Dora.
Yep, bring some money for some donations. If you want your dog to get a bath, shampoo, towel them off, get you in the car.
Or bid on some of the silent auction items, or enjoy a drink from the bar presented by Pisces Rising.
Absolutely. They're going to have all kinds of Guinness products out there, as well as the adult-sized Capri Sun called Hair of the Dog. Food trucks, smoothie trucks, Jeremiah's Ice. We're going to have Earl's Bakehouse. We're going to have the Guinness Beer Dad Pad. So like Jack said, it is a free event. We're going to have college football on, but we're really trying to raise a lot of money for the Humane Society of Lake County.
And one of the reasons it is free is thanks to our sponsor, Clausman Law, because covering a lot of the costs it takes to put on an event like this.
Yes, and, Glenn will be there, and he loves to meet you. He's going to be there in his Bermuda hat. No idea if he's going to bring 5 dozen donuts like he did last year, but it could happen.
Yeah, I think he's going to bring about 100 T-shirts.
He's going to have 100 T-shirts.
I ate so many donuts last year. I dogged a good 4 or 5.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is no joke. And Chase can probably attest to this. Whenever we get donuts here, Ross is good for at least 4.
Dude, I love
Puts
donuts.
them away.
I love donuts. Love them. Love their symmetry. Love their toppings. I love how sometimes they're jam-packed with stuff. Sometimes there's nothing in the center. Love them.
I love a bougie donut.
Do you love a bougie donut?
I love a bougie donut.
I love just a hot, fresh Krispy Kreme because it's pillowy.
Sure.
And the sugar hasn't quite hardened, because it's still
lots
a
of
little
love about
warm.
that.
A lot of love there.
Mentioned it last break. The Dunkin' Boston Cream. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they have a Boston cream, and then there's like another vanilla cream that Dunkin'
It's
does.
the only thing good to come out of Boston.
They're crullers.
There's a
Ever.
there's a really bougie.
Sorry, Paul Revere.
Exactly. Thanks, Jack.
There's a really bougie donut place in one of the cities I tour every summer in Winnipeg. It's in the heart of the Exchange District, which is like where most of the Fringe Festival that happens there takes place. And it's called Bronuts. And it's...
I like the way you said that.
Bronuts. Just bear with me. It's incredible. They have like a caramel bacon cream or something. Or like they're like bespoke artisanal apple fritter. Can't miss. There's like there was one called Cookie Monster Crunch or whatever, which was like Rice Krispies broken apart on top of sort of a blueberry frosting kind of a thing. I go to Canada and I'm like, I'm not going to gain weight this time. Every time I mess up, I screw up every single time because bro nuts.
Well,
it's bro nuts.
What's
What's up, bruh?
Bro nuts.
So, Chase, you mentioned Fringe. It's something I really wanted to mention today because tonight is a big night and it's happening live and it involves Chris Turner. Now, do you remember Chris Turner?
Oh, I know Chris Turner, yeah.
Okay, Fringe artist. I've seen him twice at our Fringe here. Ross, when he was doing the late night show, had him in as a guest where he did this freestyle rap. He has been competing on America's Got Talent. He made it to the live shows. He advanced to the quarterfinal, the semifinals, and he crushed it last time, and he's in the finals tonight. I believe it's 10 or 12 acts that are in tonight's finals for America's Got Talent. It happens live, and Chris Turner is going to be one of the people competing for it.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
He's
Now,
great.
Are you going to be watching and putting in your vote for him, Jack?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's cool. It'd be nice to see another local kid break out, right?
Well, locally it's from England, but
and he lives in New York, but he has performed here twice.
But she's from Orlando now.
Okay.
That's how it works.
But the fact that Ross brought him in and he was on our show, a few years back, we were in the other studio, but just created that connection. I'm like, I've been watching him every step of the way and watching him advance, and then his last performance just totally killed, and he made it in the finals. And the competition, it's pretty wild. But
that's tonight.
Tonight,
dude. This guy, he just commented on Instagram posts today. So he's not that busy. He's relaxed.
He's staying loose.
He's staying loose.
Well,
what are the odds?
Well, what's interesting is some people can work out their routines, perform. The singers, they practice their songs. What he is doing is on the spot. It's improv, freestyle rap.
Right.
So, last time he had the audience just break out stuff, and then he rapped about it. So, I don't know how you prepare for that.
I don't know either, but what
Thousands of hours of practice.
Yeah, and
I mean, honestly.
And if you look at his Instagram, he posted all.
For me, it was a lot of weed. That's how I started rapping.
For me, it was the Sac Comedy Lab.
Jack, what channel can folks find that?
NBC.
And it starts at 8?
Yeah.
8 o'clock tonight. Well, speaking of Fringe and performers, Chase, I wanted to check in with you and see what's going on with you because I know you just got back from touring in Canada.
Yeah, I just toured a brand new show called How to Play Guitar Poorly, and it went great. It went really, really great. I actually got a beautiful message from somebody that said, hey, I just wanted to say thank you so much for that show. The show is a lot about my high school band director, Mr. Melvin Maxwell, and Dad, and how those two men through grief and music helped form me into the man I am now. And it was really beautiful. This woman was like, I lost my husband a few years ago, and when I did, I put my fiddle away. But seeing how music threaded through your story of grief and healing, I'm picking it back up again starting today.
Oh, that's awesome. That's got to be the best message to hear, that your music
I
inspired.
cried when I read it. It was really beautiful. And it was a nice sort of like break from the big project I'm doing now, which is fundraising for a tour for 6 guitars to self-produce rather than be presented in venues. Like I need to raise like 50 grand basically.
Have you heard of OnlyFans?
Yes.
Dude, let people touch your feet. Sell your feet.
These flat pancake bologna monsters?
There's an audience for everything.
All right.
There is, dude. When you yeah.
But literally, like the show has already sold 4,900 tickets just since the start of this year, and its ticket gross has been nearly $200,000.
Wow.
However, I didn't get that because I was being presented not self-producing. If I just
was
repeated
wondering what the difference was.
So presented, it's like they would pay you to perform, and then they sell the tickets and keep the money, right?
Yes,
yeah,
totally.
Yeah. So
I've
he gets
had-
a flat fee.
Right, I get a flat fee or some sort of co-pro where it's like split of the door. But then whenever it's like a split of the door, there's always this sort of like, we'll also take like a 5% or $5 per ticket facility fee that we never talked about. Stuff like that happens all the time. But if you just rent venues and run ads, and all of the ads that I've been running for the last year that I made and have a marketing firm deploy, they work. They really convert. Literally, if I just do the same playbook, but it would change my life. It would genuinely change my life. And I don't even need the full $50K right now. I just need enough money to put down the deposits.
Lucky us.
Well, I was going to say you should employ Ross's favorite means to an end when it comes to that.
Klausman.
No.
What?
GoFundMe.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Ross is a big fan of a good GoFundMe
GoFundMe
campaign.
and Kickstarter, you get money for that, but there's no sort of return. I want to return. I want to treat this as an investment. Like I want to offer a 12% fixed return on whoever gives me money and pay it back in less than a year. So like if you compare it to an annual return, it's actually closer to 15. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. I put together a business plan. I'm doing a pitch deck. So if anyone wants to give me money, but like, no, it literally, I've already been doing it. I just need to do it in this different way.
In this different way.
And it would totally change everything.
Well, I mean, for those who have seen Six Guitars, I mean, I know that your reputation here in Central Florida and in Canada, where you do a lot of touring.
Yeah, but you know what? It also, the real gift about the marketing that I've put together is that I can move tickets in totally unfamiliar markets. Like with these same ads and the same sort of ClickFunnels pipeline and everything, I'm able to rent out venues between 400 and 800 seats and sell them out.
So you guys have never considered like a Smothers Brothers type situation over here?
We did a long time ago.
Yeah, we did. And I'll still stand and say that, yeah, some of those sketches were definitely still good.
Still fun, yeah.
I know at the time I was not very good in the sense of just experience on being on a stage.
And same, me too. Like I was still pretty early on in my development. But yeah, it would be fun to do another thing. I've actually said, some of these fringes I do pretty well at in the summer. Like Winnipeg Fringe, I sold 2,400 tickets just this summer. And I was like, man, if Ross and Joel just did their 2-person sketch show up here, you'd
never
do
know.
pretty good. But like Joel got a full-time job, so it's hard for him to like pull away.
Yeah.
But I was like,
still he and Ross's collaborations are some of the.
But I was like, man, if Ross, if you find a sub for Joel, I'm like, come to Canada and do pretty good.
Well, all right, I'll think about it.
All right, there he is.
Yay, your answer has arrived. Jack, would you go back to doing any kind of performance?
Come on, Jack.
Jesus?
You played Jesus.
I mean, and you did choral theater when I was a can dancer.
Deb, I was in 3rd grade when I was
in 8th grade, and it was one of the most amazing
Yeah,
experiences.
you guys
I also played the Easter Bunny.
Still holding on to those.
Yeah, well, I choreographed it as well. It was fun.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, French stockings and the whole
Wait,
thing.
who's the Easter Bunny? Who said that? Jack, you were the Easter
I
Bunny?
was the Easter Bunny. Yeah,
Were you really?
Yeah, in 3rd grade play, yep.
Is that when you also sang your Barry Manilow tunes?
That was chorus, choir, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, did that.
Slayer was the bunny.
A couple people looking for Chase's investment site.
Oh, yeah.
And someone else mentioned Kickstarter.
Well, the problem with Kickstarter is that you give them money and you don't get it back. You get perks. I want to give you money back plus return. If you're actually genuinely interested in following up on this pitch deck and seeing my business plan, literally just email management@chasepadgett.com and I'll talk to you directly.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, management@chasepadgett.com.
We had a few listeners reach out at 77031 and ask them, say they'll invest right now.
All right.
Because like I said, people who've seen your shows here in Central Florida are big fans, really do.
But yeah, I'm ready to talk to people. Like I know my marketing metrics. I've already got 2 venues with deposits ready to go, one in Broward and one in Arizona. And we can talk about it.
All right. Well, let us know when you do book something closer to home.
All right. I'm actually doing my Christmas show at the Dr. Phillips this December 21st. It's not on sale yet, but we've signed the contract. I'm doing it.
Cool.
Is that going to be in the Pew Theater?
It will be in the Pew Theater.
Do you need a Jesus?
We know one.
It's a Christmas show.
Yeah.
You know what, man? It didn't even occur to me until right. You want to be Jesus in my Christmas show?
Jack. Jack is Jesus.
I'm sorry. Wait, can we get Baby Miles as little baby Jesus?
Yeah, as long as you have Jack as the outcome.
Check it out, Chase. Check it out. Look on the YouTube. Look at the screen. That was Jack in his Jesus days.
Look at you.
You can have my son for baby Jesus, but you need to have adult Jesus as well, and it has to be played by
that guy's either going to get into corporate America or start a cult. Look at that face.
Exactly.
Oh, God, dude. That's Father of Light right there.
Well, that face
Do you guys want to hear about my solution?
Yeah, that's Heaven's Buzz Lightyear right there, Gene. You're about to tell me a UFO's coming up?
No, but what is coming up is we're going to play trivia. So load them up if you want to play the game. 917-1041? 916-1041. Sorry, all these different numbers.
All good.
So go ahead and do that. We'll play that next. So keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
Good. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is next. Call now 407-916-1041.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
UCF football is mourning assistant coach Sean Clark. He passed away Sunday at 50 after a medical emergency. Knights will visit Kansas State this week. The sale of the Rays, it's close to becoming official after Major League Baseball owners approved Patrick Salupski as the new owner on Monday. And Scotty Scheffler and several U.S. Ryder Cup team members say now they'll be donating their pay for playing in the event to charity. I'm Scott Davidson.
Looking for an exceptional driving experience? Find it behind the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz SUV. Experience the power, precision, and intelligence of an iconic Mercedes-Benz SUV at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer today.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Big down payments. Thousands down. We interviewed the victims. Tell us what happened, ma'am.
Well, I says to myself, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi, in DeLand and Ocala. Every vehicle's just one dime down.
And then?
I ended up at some other dealer.
Why?
They had a trade payoff event.
Let me guess. You had to put $4,000 down.
Yeah, $4,000.
Next time, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi. Right, RC?
That's right. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down.
But I still owe thousands on my trade.
It's okay. We accept any trade, even if you still owe thousands.
With only one dime down.
Get a new Outlander SUV. It's under 30 grand, has all the toys, and you don't have to worry about your engine for life.
Plus 0% financing for 60 months.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi.
In DeLand and Ocala.
RCHill.com. Dine down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. We are in the dead center of hurricane season. Is your roof ready for the rain and the wind? If not, call Eustace Roofing. Do not wait until the storms get here. Get ahead of hurricane season with a brand new roof. And remember, it is Eustace Roofing, but they cover all of Central Florida. With over 65 years of hands-on service, they're ready to help you now. Each site gets an on-site crew manager, project manager, and an expert team. Get these guys on site for a free quote today. It's eustaceroofing.com. The real roofers, real craftsmen, real professionals, real experts. Eustace Roofing.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Our firm handles hundreds of crash cases involving semi-trucks every year. A crash case involving semis is much different, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can leave lots of money on the table. Many times there is separate insurance for the cab and for the trailer. Sometimes there are actually layers of other insurances and excess insurance that some lawyers may not know about because they don't see that many cases. We see these cases every day. Also, there are federal laws governing the hours a driver may drive in a 24-hour period and logs that are required. A crash case involving a semi-truck is a totally different animal than a simple car crash. We have lawyers who only handle these cases. It's all they do. Rolling the dice with the wrong law firm can be disastrous. Call us on your cell phone at Pound Law, pound 529. It's so easy. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Divorce is full of traps. At TK Law, they know the path and guide you through it with strategy and vision. TK Law. OneFirmForLife.com.
Guys, entertaining in your backyard this season is easy with help from Tools Ace Hardware. These guys are awesome. They only carry the best stuff out there, like grills and smokers from Big Green Egg, Traeger, Weber, Napoleon. Maybe get a griddle, cook your family breakfast, or maybe a pizza oven for personal pizza night. I am doing that this weekend. So much fun. If you haven't checked out those Uni or Gosney pizza ovens, they are a blast. But Tools Ace also has Polywood outdoor furniture, dining sets, and Adirondack chairs. Beautiful designs. Made from recycled plastic, Indestructible, will not fade in the Florida sun. But when it gets cold, they got you covered as well. Fire pits, firewood, patio heaters, and propane to keep everyone warm when the temperature drops. You can get all of that assembled and delivered to your home for free when you spend $3.99 or more on grills or patio furniture. Just visit one of their 13 Central Florida locations or shop online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with Alpha Foundations, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Save every day at Headquarter Hyundai. We've dropped prices on acres of new Hyundais. Visit headquarterhyundai.com.
What's more exciting than a brand new iPhone with a dozen cameras? How about Real Radio on your iPhone? Just tell Siri to play Real Radio 104.1. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
What up, JCS crew? Is this Pick the Porn Friday already?
What?
Pizza, sex, and ice cream? Count me in. I'm not turning down a good time.
And welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with us. Jim is out celebrating his wedding anniversary. You've got Deb, Jack, Ross, and Ross's brother, Chase. And speaking of Jack, let's take a look and see what he has in the Jackie sack.
Ooh.
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo choo.
Clickety clack.
One more time. Clickety clack. Now the train is rolling.
Yay!
Let's go. 3 prizes in the Jackie sack today. Listen to this. I got a pair of tickets to a Petrified Forest. Petrified Forest is opening October 3rd. That is one of the coolest things that happens in Altamont Springs ever. Okay?
Yeah, it is.
It's Central Florida's scariest local stream park and haunted experience. It's a petrified forest. Now, they'll have 3 all-new terrifying trails, live entertainment, 2 all-new attractions, and it's on Highway 436 in Altamont Springs, a petrifiedforest.com. Remember, they open Friday, October 3rd. Also, in the Jackie Sacks opening happening this weekend, talking about Fanboy Expo Orlando. It's at the Orange County Convention Center, and it's happening Friday through Sunday. You can join the fun featuring celebrity guests, comic industry pros, cosplay vendors, live entertainment, much more. Tickets available at fanboyexpo.com. Finally, in the Jackie Sack.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah. A pair of tickets to the Best of Challenge. This is happening at the Promenade at Sunset Walk. You can join Deborah, myself, Ross, and Jim Colbert.
Oh, he'll be back.
He might make an appearance. It's the Best of Challenge Chili Edition. Over 10 venues from the Promenade making chili, and you'll be able to try it all. Thanks to Margaritaville Resort, Encore Resort at Reunion, and the cast of the Jim Colbert Show all on hand. It's going to be a lot of fun. That happens October 4th, and it's a pair of tickets for you to join us there for all the sampling of the food. That is what's in the Jackie Sack today.
That's like 40 ounces of chili, y'all. That is
a lot of chili.
That is some serious. Who goes first, you guys?
You got to pick a number between 1 and 5.
Let's go 1.
Okay, 1, and let's see who we have. That is James.
Hey, James.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Would you like to play a little game?
I would love to.
Let's do it.
It's time for JCS Trivia. Wait, is Colbert off again?
It's in my contract, dude.
Fortunately, this station has listeners that'll do the work just to hear their name on the radio. As if AI wasn't enough of a threat to our jobs. It's time for Brad's Trivia on the Jim Colbert Show.
All right, James. It could be more difficult being that it is a Brad day today, but you know how this game is played. I'm going to make a statement followed by 4 facts. One of those facts may be a lie. Find that lie and we'll let you go play in the Jackie Sack. Ugh. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here you go. It was 75 years ago today. Jack, are you listening?
I am.
Poet, songwriter, musician, producer, activist Bruce Springsteen was born. Here are 3 facts about the boss and 1 lie that'll rock your socks off. Are you ready, James?
I'm ready.
Okay, number 1, his single, Hungry Heart, was originally written for the Ramones. Number 2, the title track Born to Run was recorded over a nearly non-stop marathon 3-day session. Number 3, 2 wealthy fans paid $300,000 to eat lasagna with Bruce Springsteen at his house. Or number 4, Time and Newsweek ran simultaneous cover stories on Springsteen following Born to Run. Where is the lie?
Number 3.
Number 3 is indeed a fact, James. I'm going to need you to oink like a pig.
Oink, oink, oink.
Oh, yay.
Wow, tough getting a Brad day.
Who's next, guys?
You pick. It's 2 through 5.
2 through 5. Let's go 5.
All right, and that means it's Judy.
Judy.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Okay, here are your 3 remaining facts. Find the lie, and you win the prize. Number 1, his single Hungry Heart was originally written for the Ramones. Number 2, the title track Born to Run was recorded over a nearly non-stop marathon 3-day session. Or number 3, Time and Newsweek ran simultaneous cover stories on Springsteen following Born to Run.
Number 2.
Number 2 is the lie. You are the winner, Judy.
Yay!
Woohoo! Congratulations. We're going to go ahead and put you on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm sure she probably knew that fact. Jack, I'm sure you knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, it took Bruce and his band 6 months to record the final version of Born to Run, which is a pretty 6 months for that one song.
Yeah, he was pretty stressed out about it. This was, I think, the 3rd album, and the record company's like, "Yo, bro, you need a hit." Otherwise we're gonna have to,
move on,
re-examine our relationship here.
Oh.
And so it was a lot of pressure, but he created a classic. Not only that song, but the whole album from start to finish is just beautiful.
Yeah, we recreated it as a yearbook cover photo.
Yeah.
For an all-girl Catholic high school.
Yeah, it's my back tat.
Is your back?
Yeah. So sensual.
Isn't it? All right, a couple of fun
the shading
facts.
on Clarence, so that really hurt on them.
It's
I
the
bet,
Bruce,
but it's worth it.
It's the Bruce Loose Springsteen tattoo right there. That thing is getting a little.
Hey, it's always good to have something to aim for. Joey Ramone asked Bruce to write a song for the band on the advice of his manager. He kept and recorded for himself Hungry Heart, and it became his first #1 hit. I think that's one of my favorite Bruce Springsteen songs.
Cool.
Is Hungry Heart. All right, at the end of his 2012 European tour, he played his longest show ever. How long do you think his longest show ever was?
5.5 hours.
2 Titanics, 6 hours, 15 minutes.
I think those are a little hot. I'm going to go 4 hours, 45 minutes.
How about 4 hours and 6 minutes?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can tell he's a real Springsteen fan. Uber fan. All right, let's see. Springsteen has said that he wanted Born to Run to sound like Roy Orbison singing Bob Dylan, produced by Phil Spector.
I mean, well, yeah.
Do you
All
think
right.
he got that sound?
Yeah.
I
Or
think
at least that's the sound that inspired him, but I think it's still so signature his sound.
It is, because Roy Orbison, I liked his voice, but I prefer Bruce's over Roy's.
But he wanted the Wallace sound that you get from Spector. And,
Right.
Yeah.
And
And
then
the writing of Dylan.
He bought a 1950 Corvette with his first royalty check from Born to Run, the first car he ever owned. It now resides in a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame exhibition.
Cool.
Can you imagine? And then to date, he has released 19 studio albums, 70 singles, 23 live albums, and 57 music videos. Worldwide album sales stand at over 122 million.
Go. Didn't he sell his catalog, Jack?
He did.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the highest.
One of the highest bids?
One of the highest of to date for catalogs of music being sold.
And do we know if he's making any new music? Because I know that his health had suffered a little over the last year.
Yeah, no, he's been doing fine, and they're doing a European tour, or they might have just finished the European tour, and his new biopic comes out in a couple weeks.
Excellent. I know someone who's going to be watching it.
I might.
All right, we're going to take a break. Ross, I know you've got some thoughts coming up for us at 6 o'clock. What are we going to talk about?
I still have I have a thought right now, which is I'll never forget when Jack's face. I was here the day that it was announced that Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen are starting a podcast. And that's the happiest I think I've ever seen Jack Bradshaw.
It was a great podcast. I got the book. Literally, there's a book.
There's just like
I got the book.
Like, Deb, who are your two favorite artists, right? Imagine if just two of your favorite celebrities just came together and like, oh my God, Rachel Ray and or like what are the chances? And that's like the greatest news. But that is not your Ross thought. Your Ross thought is, do you guys remember Mike Rowe?
Oh, yeah.
Right? I don't even know.
Jobs.
Yeah. I'm surprised if that's his legal name. If it isn't, I mean, Micro, it's just right there. But he had Dirty Jobs as a show. I am not here to just go ahead and do an episode of Dirty Jobs. I'm here to talk to you about the worst jobs. The worst job is easily the most agreeable thing known to mankind. That's right. I'm going to put one job on full blast and a handful of other jobs, but there's one job that takes the cake as the worst job in all of humanity. Thought that echo, you guys were going to join in? Never mind. But yeah, worst jobs right after the break, I promise.
We'll do that next.
Join Jack Angel and Ray Trendley from TK Law on the Bucks Bus. Details at realradio.fm/bus.
The roadways are busy and so are emergency crews clearing up a couple accidents here. All lanes are blocked on Orange Blossom Trail southbound before Oak Ridge Road. The right lane's blocked on Aloma Avenue westbound just past Palmetto Avenue. There's a crash getting cleared up off to the shoulder on the Greenway northbound near Aloma Avenue. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. From school drop-offs to weekend getaways, at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, you can get a quick and easy oil change in about 15 minutes. Drive in today. No appointment needed. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons and to find a location near you.
Yeah, the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, always doing it right. Join them for an evening of cosmic cocktails at the Taste of Space Mars Teeny Shake-Off. This year, guests will sample space-themed drinks from some favorite local bars, each paired up with soundscapes and blindfolded testings for that multi-sensory twist. And the eye mask is yours to keep. And joining us this year is Lord's Library. They won it in 23 and 24. The Space Bar, 28 North Gastropub. They're all going to be there along with astronaut Mike Foreman and two other guest judges. It's going to be a great time. It's always a blast. It's the KSE Mars Teeny Shake-Off. Grab your tickets today and more information at KennedySpaceCenter.com.
You worked hard for your 401k. But if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000, 407-213-0000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America. fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Are you 62 or older and wondering if a reverse mortgage can help you access the equity in your home? It's so easy to get a free reverse mortgage quote with that mortgage guy, Don. Just fill out the online questionnaire at thatmortgageguyDon.com, or you can make an office appointment to meet in person at 1401 Town Plaza Court, Winter Springs, Florida. Happy Home Mortgage, NMLS ID 2418348.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with thatmortgageguy.com.
Life is busy. Luckily, Racetrack's here to keep you on track every day.
Running around and the time makes you nervous. Are you still a mom or just a taxi service?
With ice cold drinks, hot pizza, freshly ground coffee, and even Swirl World frozen yogurt for the kids.
The schedule is packed with things that they have to do, but with so much to choose from, you'll find something for you.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
Racetrack's gonna get you through.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Is your AC working overtime? Your roof might be the reason. Upgrade now. Get 15% off and lower your energy bills. Real craftsmen, real experts, real roofers. Visit EustaceRoofing.com for a free estimate. That's EustaceRoofing.com.
Sunset Walk presents the Best of Challenge Chili Edition, Saturday, October 4th at the Promenade. Join the cast of Real Radio 104.1's The Jim Colbert Show as we host the Best of Challenge. 10 venues competing to be crowned Best Chili at Sunset Walk. Participants include Cowboy Chicken, El Jefe Tequilas, and Ford's Garage. VIP tasting tickets on sale now at sunsetwalk.com. Luxury RVs by Giant Recreation World Winter Garden. Spectators and parking are free. Plus, DJ Scotty B, live music from Luck of the Draw, Artisan Market, and Car Show. Best of Challenge Chili Edition, Saturday, October 4th at Sunset Walk.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Save every day at Headquarter Hyundai. We've dropped prices on acres of new Hyundais. Visit headquarterhyundai.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
What's up, people? It's Russ Rollins from the Monsters. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. October is packed with vendors and concerts. It's got custom bikes and miles of beautiful scenery. That's out in Daytona. The best part, the Monsters in the Morning, broadcasting live. That's right, all the action live Thursday, October the 16th with a live broadcast. No matter what you ride, we want to welcome you to Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got questions after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Jim will be back with us after celebrating his 20th wedding anniversary. You've got Deb Jack, Ross Padgett, along with Chase Padgett. Speaking of Ross, I believe he has some thoughts.
It's weird. It's funny.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Small world.
It's Ross. Spelled like sauce. It's Ross Thoughts.
Ross Thoughts is brought to you by Personal Injury Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go, just call Mo. Thank you so much for Mo. And also a big shout out to Mo because he has his comedy show happening October 2nd. It's happening at the Funny Bone. You can get your tickets. My friend Sean Finnerty is there that night. He is extremely funny. Now, here's my question for you guys.
All right.
I'm not asking what is the dirtiest jobs, but Jack, what is the... And I understand that this will inevitably kind of ruffle some feathers because maybe some of the workers of these jobs are listening. But let it be known, if you are one of the workers of the following jobs, just know that we are empathizing.
Yeah.
We are not attacking. We are saying, whoa, light a candle for this group, this sector of work.
Mad respect,
right? And so, Jack, and it's not the worst, like the one job that you were like, there's no way I would ever do that.
I know.
What's yours?
Plumber.
Great answer.
Because they have to deal with some nastiness that we can't even imagine. Restaurants.
I'd do it. I do plumber.
Oh,
you could do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Just because of your ability to, you're just desensitized by that?
No, I just like working with my hands, and they make a good wage.
I mean, yeah, all right. I wasn't expecting such a nonchalant, I like working with my hands. That's usually not the first thing that people jump out there when it comes to plumbing.
It's a skill to take pride in. I think plumbers are pretty good people. America.
No doubt they provide a great service.
No one's denying that. We are empathizing here. We're empathizers.
In that Florida heat, dealing with backed up drains.
Oh,
man.
There's worse jobs out there.
Oh, Jack's got one.
Yeah. The African American who has to drive the truck to pick up portalets.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a black Labrador retriever.
Oh my God.
Disgusting.
That was the ultimate dad joke.
I was about to be like, why does he have to be black?
I know.
What?
I was thinking the same thing.
I feel physically ill.
He saved that. He has saved that for so long.
I saved that since I was the Easter Bunny.
Oh, in third grade.
Like, your little dad joke made everyone think you were racist for 3 seconds.
I don't mind the swerve at the end.
Won't be the last.
Chase, worst job. What's the one job you will never see yourself ever doing that you're like, I can't, no chance?
Working with chimps. Working with chimps.
Seriously?
They're terrifying. They're terrifying.
That's your serious
They're 8
answer.
times stronger than a human. And if they get a little angry at you, you lose all your fingers and eyes.
Could you say that last sentence like Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah, sure. Ask me the question one more time.
Yeah. So, wait, you have a fear with chimps or something?
Working with chimps is unacceptable. They are easily enraged, and when they are enraged at you, they will bite off all of your fingers and take your eyes with their tongues.
All right. So,
I have a fear of chimps.
Yeah. Is it all because of that one woman?
There have been several.
There was that one woman.
She lost her face.
She lost her face.
The chimp ate her face.
Yeah. Tore her face right off. And carried it on its tongue.
Now she's walking around alive, but she walks around with like a mosquito net.
Yeah.
Covering her face.
She's like, see ya.
Chandelier.
So I actually, believe it or not, my worst job by far is actually very close to Chase's.
Oh.
Everyone, I know Jim's on record for saying this, is that teachers, listen, we love the teachers. We are empathizing with teachers. I'm not attacking teachers.
But
I am going to talk about the worst job of all time.
Middle school teacher.
Even worse, because there's one detail that you're missing.
Lunch lady.
Substitute.
Yeah.
The blood in the water that happens when middle schoolers see a substitute teacher behind the...
That's blood.
Oh, I'm going to eat you alive. Oh, I'm going to ruin you. Substitute teaching, because I was thinking about this. This is where it all stems from. Name one other job where the first word insinuates plan B.
Yeah.
There's no other job that's like, yeah, first guy isn't here. That's the first word in your job title is substitute, bench player.
But he left a VHS cassette,
right?
Which we still use in the year of 2025.
All right, let me get this laser disc out. Substitute teachers are at such a disadvantage. They have no chance of success on their day-to-day job. They get called in probably sometimes day of, and then they just are given middle schoolers.
Yeah.
And middle school substitute teacher, high school substitute teacher are the two worst jobs. Elementary substitute, you're basically just having fun with,
colors and shapes.
We're doing colors and shapes. But in middle school, to be like, I don't know your name, but you're fat, and then run away.
What's 6'7"?
Yeah.
What's 6'7"?
They're just going to 6'7" your face off. They're going to make...
They're going to be like working with chimps.
They're going to be exactly like working with a chimp,
But instead of tearing your face off, it tears your soul in half.
Yeah, dude, they're going to be like,
brutal.
They're going to bring up like your divorce and stuff. They're going to eat you alive.
Wow, that tan line on your finger looks real fresh.
I remember I had a friend, and this is weird, but Chase, Bill, childhood friend, Scab Dad that I had.
Yeah,
Scab
right?
Dad?
Scab Dad that mom was like,
Bill Dooley.
He needs some sort of dude in his life here. And I was hanging out with this guy. He was an odd guy. He was a substitute teacher. And one time I walked in to go check in on him, not to say hi. I walked in to see the family friend who was a substitute teacher to check in because I knew that this middle school was middle school.
Uh-oh.
Walked in, he is surrounded by all the students. And as I get closer, the oceans part and I see him and he's just covered in paint. Flowers on his cheek, red eyebrows, purple lips. He was the substitute teacher for an art class.
Oh, no, and he became the canvas.
And he just straight got canvassed.
Poor guy.
Can we Jack, can we say a prayer for substitute teachers? Do you have
You sure can.
legit religious music?
I most certainly do.
I want to show respect to the hardest job to me, which is substitute teaching. Dude, imagine roll call. This one.
You don't know. You have no clue.
Is Miguel Jimenez here? Damn it. Is Joanne? Oh, no, that's Juan. Is Joanne Juan here? I just wanted to thank you for the legit religious music.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. This is this is live streaming of monks on top of a mountain.
They're in Venice right now.
And not
Byzantine monks.
Not Halo menu music. Dear substitute teachers, this one's for you. This bud's for you.
Probably what you're drinking in your coffee cup at work.
You're probably retired and you use substitute teaching just to get out of the house. And I respect that. But no one, including me, is tired of overlooking the pits that your job has to bring you. You are the ghost. You're like Batman. We don't need you, but we deserve you, or whatever his saying is.
You're not the teacher we need, but we're the teacher we deserve.
Yeah. Which is
horrible. Horrible. Serial killer quality.
The funniest part to me is that about substitute teaching is that they walk in and then they just usually play something, right?
Yeah, a movie.
They just have a movie.
Just sit up front, hot boxing Marlboros.
I have yet in my Florida public education
putting them out in a kid's forehead.
in my Florida public education experience.
Oh man.
I have never come across a substitute teacher that wasn't obviously going through something.
Yeah, it's called substitute teaching.
They are towards the end of their book that they call life. They're never young and spry.
I've had a couple young ones.
Really?
But like, you can't be within 5 years of the students you're teaching.
Yeah, because then you look like a student.
Yeah, no one's going to take you seriously.
No one.
I'm just going to ask you if you got weed. Yeah. And the answer is yes. Because you're a substitute teacher.
It's part of the gig. You're hired? Here's an eighth. This Ross Thoughts is for all the substitute teachers.
Mad respect.
Mad respect, man. You're the off the bench. We love you. No one knows your name. I can't tell you a single substitute teacher's name. I don't know what happened to church music.
I don't know. Take the buttons.
Oh, no, that's the sound of middle school. Those are your Ross Thoughts. Light one up for your substitute teachers, man.
Pour a little out on the ground.
Because they might be alive on the outside, but they are certainly dead on the inside. Those are your Ross Thoughts. I'm out. Peace.
Props to you, substitute teachers. And
somehow offensive.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to do It's Only Money. Don't look at me like that,
All
Chase.
right.
He's your brother.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're going to talk to Scott Brown with Edgewater Family Wealth, and It's Only Money. So keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
I weigh myself about once a week, and I'm butt naked on the scale.
I did it the other day, also butt naked, but I had my phone in my hand, and I'm like, obviously.
20-pound phone.
Yeah, that's adding
This is
20-pound phone. The news junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Keep an eye out for emergency crews on the roadways, clearing up an earlier accident on State Road 408 eastbound before the Greenway. An accident affecting all lanes on Orange Blossom Trail southbound before Oak Ridge Road on I-4. It's stop-and-go traffic westbound getting through that World Drive area. And you might run into some slowdowns westbound on State Road 408 at the ramp junction where it meets Florida's Turnpike. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida West Fallujah Emergency. HCA Florida West Fallujah Emergency in DeLand is now open. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com to learn more. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida Lake Monroe Hospital. This is not an urgent care center. Its services are billed at hospital rates.
Eustace Roofing. New roof, no mess.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here with my friends over at Rebath in Mid-Florida. So awesome, man. You got to drop by their showroom. Super easy to find up there in Altamont Springs. Right across from Kobe off 436. And when you walk in, you are going to see some models set up. Now, let me stop you real quick. That's not what you're buying. Those models are only there to show you their products configured into different bathroom ideas. And when you hire these guys, you'll have access to all those products. And let me tell you something else. 4 to 6 days, that's the average time of a job with the guys over at Rebath in Mid-Florida. Not only that, they do it with their employees, and they give you a lifetime guarantee on the products and the install. And even better, if you mention the Jim Colbert Show, 10% off your bathroom. That's right, 10% off. That could be thousands of dollars. And what you're getting is incredible products, incredible craftsmanship, and two of the nicest guys you'll ever work with in your entire life. They simply want you to have a beautiful bathroom every single time. Multiple choices of toilets and tubs and sinks and lighting and cabinetry and flooring. It's all right there waiting for you right there at Rebath. Hop online, check out the before and afters, and book your own appointment. It's rebath.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Well, in case you missed the news, it's not good when it comes to your power bill. The utility company's proposing the largest utility rate increase in U.S. history. Stop renting your power from them. It's time to own your own power. Save big. Go solar. Solar Source helps you lock in savings and gain energy independence. Schedule your free solar consultation at solarsource.com/monsters and tell them Jack from Real Radio sent you and get exclusive savings. That's solarsource.com/monsters.
Big down payments. Thousands down. We interviewed the victims.
Tell us what happened, ma'am.
Well, I says to myself, self, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi, in DeLand and Ocala. Every vehicle's just one dime down.
And then?
I ended up at some other dealer.
Why?
They had a trade payoff event.
Let me guess. You had to put $4,000 down.
Yeah, $4,000.
Next time, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi. Right, RC?
That's right. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down.
But I still owe thousands on my trade.
It's okay. We accept any trade, even if you still owe thousands.
With only one dime down.
Get a new Outlander SUV. It's under 30 grand, has all the toys, and you don't have to worry about your engine for life.
Plus 0% financing for 60 months.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi.
In DeLand and Ocala.
RCHill.com.
Dime down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
What's up, people? It's Russ Rollins from the Monsters. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. October is packed with vendors and concerts. It's got custom bikes and miles of beautiful scenery. That's out in Daytona. The best part, the Monsters in the Morning, broadcasting live. That's right, all the action live Thursday, October the 16th with a live broadcast. No matter what you ride, we want to welcome you to Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride.
TK Law does divorce differently. No gimmicks, no false promise. They don't fight for men or women. They fight for you, your facts, your future. TK Law, one firm for life. Visit onefirmforlife.com.
Chill out and enjoy lakeside dining and some really great drinks at Puddle Jumpers on beautiful Lake Dora and Tavares. On Friday, September the 26th, join the Monsters in the Morning at Puddle Jumpers for some big dumb fun and celebrate Puddle Jumpers' 10th anniversary with a live lakeside broadcast from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Then stick around for lunch with the Monsters in the Morning and get your weekend started right. Celebrate 10 years of amazing sunsets, great burgers, steaks, seafood, and Puddle Jumpers with the Monsters in the Morning live. It's a broadcast Friday, September 26th. Then stick around for lunch with the Monsters in the Morning.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. Divorce is complicated, especially when a professional practice or a small business is involved and, of course, on the line. At Cordell & Cordell, we know the years of work that you've invested and what's at stake. For over 35 years, we've helped guide doctors, lawyers, and business owners through the complex process to protect their businesses that they've spent their lives building. Call Cordell & Cordell today because your business is more than a job, it's your legacy.
Orlando, Florida. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois. CordellCordell.com.
BJ's Wholesale Club has always been proud to offer great prices every day.
Wow, every day? Like even tomorrow?
Exactly. Tomorrow is included in every day.
And the next day?
And the day after, and the day after, and the day after. That's great prices every day on everything at BJ's, including 3-pound rotisserie chickens, just $4.99. Land O'Lakes White American Cheese, $5.49 a pound. Plus great prices every day on everything in the club. Join at bjs.com/join for savings every day.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. Hurricane season is here. Are you ready? Natural gas does more when storms hit. It's one of the most reliable energy sources even when the power's out. Keep the hot water flowing and the meals coming with natural gas appliances like a tank water heater, indoor range, or outdoor cooking appliance. Plus, Florida Public Utilities is offering nearly $1,000 in rebates for qualifying natural gas appliances. Make it part of your storm plan today. Visit naturalgasdoesmore.com/stormprep.
Go get it! The new season of the NFL lives on iHeartRadio.
It's blocked! It's scooped up by Will McDonald! That's a Jet touchdown!
Local stations bring you the action live.
Touchdown Tampa Bay!
Plus, fantasy advice and expert analysis with the official NFL Podcast Network.
A strip sack! A watt recovery!
Everything you love about football is on the iHeartRadio app.
Throws to the end zone. Caught, feed it, touchdown! Chargers!
Search NFL to dive in.
Real Radio 104.1.
There's only one place to watch this nonsense. At Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Suds, pups, and pints. Bring your dog, they'll be feeling all right. Join the auction, shake some paws. It's brought to you by Clausman Law. Bring your family, raising lots of money for the Humane Society of Lake County. And did you hear it's free? No fleas or ticks. It's from 3 to 6.
You, my friend, have a job. Thank you so much. That's one of the best promos I've ever heard for the event. Again, taking place this Saturday in beautiful Mount Dora Sunset Park.
I hate when real people try and steal the job of AI.
What a forward thinker you are, Jack.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. As I mentioned earlier, Jim off celebrating his wedding anniversary, but in his place you've got Deb, Jack, Ross, and Chase Padgett today.
Yo!
And every Tuesday at this time, we want to welcome an interesting fella named Scott Brown with Edgewater Family Wealth to talk about It's Only Money.
Helping people passionate about planning for their future rise above investment myths to build real wealth.
Isn't that really just common sense financial advice?
It's both.
Oh, okay.
It's Only Money with Scott Brown from Edgewater Family Wealth.
Put your hands together for Scott Brown. Yay! Woo! How's it going, Scott?
Great. 2 Padgetts for the price of 1.
Exactly.
Goodness gracious. What is happening here?
We loaded it up extra just for you.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm sure the in-depth intellectual financial questions will be pouring forth from those two any moment now.
I'm hoping.
You'd be surprised.
Actually, Chase is looking to raise a lot of investment, so maybe you might be able to help him with that. But, Scott, let's go over first some of the items that you said you wanted to talk about. Interestingly enough...
Like, where's Jim?
Yeah, that was my question. Is he at the Ryder Cup? He better not be at the Ryder Cup.
Here's the deal. And we had a listener point out correctly that every, major golf tournament and, he just seems to disappear,
Not
whether
here.
it's illness or vacation, whatever. So
my tummy hurts.
We were told
Anniversary.
he told us he's on a cruise, so we don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know
All
if
right,
anyone
well,
spotted him on a boat or anything, but that's the rumor.
Well, it's a good story.
But speaking of the Ryder Cup, you actually had some good news in your notes about how Americans are doing okay compared to Europeans, at least income-wise. Can you explain that? Because for a lot of Americans who have kind of seen their income stay stagnant, you wouldn't think that was the case.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're struggling, it's hard to see, the forest for the trees sometimes, I suppose, and I totally get that. But if you look at American incomes, at least compare, and again, I know a lot of people are going to push back and say, well, money isn't everything, but the show is about money, so that's what we're going to talk about for a second. And believe me, I love Europe. I love Italy. I love visiting Europeans. I think it's a wonderful place, and certainly nothing wrong with that. Having said that, 34% of Americans make over $150,000 per year now. Did you know? Does that surprise you?
Yeah, that does actually.
So like a third of Americans make over $150,000 a year now.
Is that like
Does
a
that shock
household?
you?
Is that like a per marriage?
That's a household. If you get married more than once, it drops significantly.
By a lot.
Just so you're aware. Yes, it is, and both edges are sharp.
Right.
So if you look at the Brits, for example, because we're doing this Ryder Cup thing, and we of course want to win, less than 3% of British folks make more than $150,000 a year.
Wow.
Less than 1% of Spain's citizens, Greece's citizens, the Italians and the French make over $150,000 a year. Now, I would say, obviously, they can live a little more cheaply than we can over there. Things are not quite as expensive. And in their quality of life, we could certainly debate whether they have a better quality of life. And there are certainly moments when I've been there when I would be in favor of their quality of life. But the realities are, from an income standpoint, in fact, The median income in the United States now for a household is $105,000 a year. And I think, with politics being what they are,
hell yeah.
Ross
come on,
and Chase
baby.
and I are like, what?
Well,
That's the median?
So wait, you said the median income for a household is $105,000.
That's correct.
And then what was the first stat though that you said that was also six figures?
So over 34% of Americans make over American households make over $150,000 a year.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm still not nailing it, but
you're on your way.
I'm on my way.
That's what this show's about, Ross. Hang in there with me.
Yeah.
So that's it's not all bad news, and I think one of the problems we have amongst many here in this country, which I won't get into, is that politically it doesn't sound good if you're running for office to say, "Hey, everything's hunky dory. Just let's get moving and do things together." Right? You have to kind of say things aren't so good, and then one side says they're not so good for this reason, and the other side says, no, it's the reason it's not so good as the other side, and so on and so forth. So we all know that story by heart, but the reality is, over the last 25 years, more Americans have moved into the top third of income than have fallen into the bottom third, meaning the middle class has actually gotten a little smaller, but so has the bottom third. What's increased the most is the top third. The top third of all households in terms of income, it's grown. The amount of people moving up, I should say, probably more appropriately, is certainly more numerous than the people moving down into the lower class. So sometimes we say, well, the middle class is shrinking, and that's a bad thing. Yes, because we all know it's important to have a strong middle class. But what's happening more than people falling down is people are moving up. Now, before you go assigning this to one politician or another, it's been going on for the last 25 years. So I'm not saying everything's perfect. I'm not saying everybody's doing great. But what I am saying is the statistics some people quote or kind of fudge over or make vague statements about how poorly some Americans are doing. And I get it. I know that some are, and we need to lift those people up. But the reality is, on average, as Americans, we're doing okay, certainly by comparison to many other nations in terms of income.
Now, is that because of their taxation, because their tax rates are so much higher that what you get to take home isn't as much as what you may be able to take home, say, here in Florida?
Well, most certainly the European nations suffer from high taxation, but it's not, I think a lot of people think, well, if you go to Italy or France, you're going to pay 75% taxes. The reality is their top brackets are just 4 or 5% more than ours are. It's just, the reality is Europeans, especially Italians, especially the French, the Spanish, the Portuguese, they don't emphasize income the way we do. So to be fair to them, it's not like they're not capable of it. It's just, you've been to Italy. You've been to these places where, the stores close at 10 and reopen at 3, and somebody took a really long nap and had a great lunch in between. They're open for 2 more hours, and then we have the 3-hour dinner at night. That's just a different culture. It's
I
not
love it.
necessarily, yeah, and I love it too. Believe me, when I'm there, it's awesome. But again, for Americans, the go-go Americans that we all are, right? We are achieving higher incomes for more people than we did, say, 25 years ago.
And one of the interesting things, too, is it's considered incredibly gauche to talk about your salary in Europe versus here in the States. We talk about money a lot more freely than they do in Europe.
Well, it's an emphasis. Certainly in America, we are driven. We are prosperity minded. We are go-go. We're competitive, certainly. And I think that's part of our culture. Consumerism plays into that. If your neighbor's got a nice car, you want a nice car. Your neighbor gets a bigger house, you want to get a bigger house, so on and so forth. Europeans, I don't really think they suffer from that keeping up with the Joneses syndrome so much.
No.
Not to say none do. And we are certainly kind of pushing some of our habits over onto them in places like London, for example, or maybe Madrid or maybe Milan. But on average, Europeans do not experience the consumerism or the need for consumerism or the need to keep up with the Joneses on the level we do. I'm not saying that's right or wrong.
Right.
Again,
it's just a
different culture. But my primary point in going on this long-winded thesis is that as Americans, if one of our priorities is, and it is, to grow our incomes and to put more people in a position to have higher incomes, we are accomplishing that to some degree over the last 25 years.
Well, finally, some good news. Ross, did you have a question
You're
for
welcome.
Scott? Thank you.
More of a compliment and kind of breaking a radio rule of going back to something, but it was extremely profound. Of one little percentage point of what you just said to me was talking about it's a suicide if a politician walks out and goes, "Hey guys, everything's great."
Yeah.
Like,
nobody's buying that.
Yeah, if a politician came out and then said exactly what Scott just said, it would not go their way. And I don't know. I just think that was incredibly important just to say again that I've never heard that before. And I've never seen a politician ever walk into a mic and go, there's actually a lot of things going great.
Yeah, exactly. This guy always has to be falling.
Yeah, you never read Plain Land Safely, right? So
exactly.
I mean, I think that politics, whatever. Politics is politics. It's always been the same.
Exactly.
It's certainly more amplified with social media now. But I think that you're right. If somebody walks out and they're like, "Hey, I'd like to be your president. There's some things we can improve upon, and some people are being left behind. Let's help those folks out. Maybe some people are getting a little more than their share. But overall, things are going great. It's going to be a gigantic yawn. Nobody's voting for that.
No one is. Yeah, and I've never heard it put so simply, but yeah,
there you have it.
That's a corner that I will turn right there. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
With what?
So my platform when I run will be everything's great. Vote for me.
And you'll probably end up winning. So
I doubt it.
This next part seems counterintuitive, Scott, but I know you have good reasoning behind it. But 4 reasons not to hire an advisor.
Yeah, so I'm the first person to say not everybody should have a financial advisor. Now, I will say disproportionately wealthy people use financial advisors because some people say, well, I would never do that because I got to pay them and that takes away from my return and they're not any smarter than I am. And in some cases, they're right. I mean, to be fair, that could be true, right? I could do my own plumbing. I don't because I would suck at it and I'd end up hiring somebody anyway.
Right.
But the realities are not everybody needs to hire a financial advisor, but tongue in cheek, I would say, if you think your financial advisor, number one, if you think you're going to a financial advisor for them to make you rich, you are barking up the wrong tree, right? I've said this 1,000 times on this show. I wrote a book called I've Never Made Anyone Rich. In 38 years, I have never made anyone rich. That is not my job. That is not any financial advisor job. And what I would tell you is if they tell you it's their job and they're going to trade stocks and make you rich, take your 10 grand and make it $1 million in the next 6 months, you need to run for the door. Because the reality is what financial advisors do is they do a lot of things, but they don't make you rich. They help you, they guide you, they help you with wealth accumulation, they help you with tax implications. Yes, they can help you pick some stocks. Yes, they can help you pick some bonds. Yes, they can help you with distributions in terms of income from the most appropriate places, from the Roth, from the traditional, from your regular account, from munis, whatever it is, they can help you maximize your tax benefits. They are good partners. But if you're going to be rich, it's simply because of something you did. A financial advisor is there to help you, to be a teammate, to guide you, to keep you from some obvious mistakes, more than anything to help you behave properly when markets don't, which is frequent. So, behaviorally, that's a big one. For me, I think the biggest thing I do for people is I help them get through tough moments. If there's nothing else I do that you can't put value to, I can put value to that. I can't tell you how many people in December of 18, in March of 22, back in 2001, 2008, I had to keep in their seats. I had to hold them by their feet, tie them to the chair and say, do not sell, do not get out, keep putting money in your 401k. And while that doesn't seem like anything, that doesn't seem monumental, I promise you every one of those people is considerably farther ahead by not allowing them to make that mistake, by simply talking them down from something that seemed extremely scary to them at the moment, and they were likely to make a knee-jerk reaction that wasn't in their best interest. Number 2, You don't hire a financial advisor because if you think that what you pay them is going to detract from your overall success. Because there's a lot of press out there, right? This goes into plain land safely you never read, right? There's a lot of press out there that says if you pay a financial advisor and they cost 1% or whatever the number costs, that's going to cost you $1 zillion over the course of 30 years. And while math-wise, maybe that makes some sense to you, the reality is not there, because Vanguard, the giant no-load mutual fund conglomerate, has done numerous studies. Every year they do a study, and they say a financial advisor, a good one, don't get me wrong, there's some ones you don't want to pay, I promise you. But when you find a good one, Vanguard at least thinks they're worth about 3% annually more in return. For one reason that I just stated, behavioral reasons. 1.5% comes from behavior modification. 75 or basis points, or a little less than 1%, comes from asset allocation. About 0.5% comes from cost evaluation, meaning you were going to buy product A, but we told you to buy product B because it was a lot cheaper and much more tax efficient. Rebalancing. There are numerous things that go into that 3%. But if you believe in your heart, me spending $500 a year, $1,000 a year, whatever it is on my 50 grand, 100 grand, whatever it is, if you truly believe that will be detrimental, you're not going to be a good client, and therefore your advisor is not going to be a good advisor. It's probably not for you. Number 3 is you have not saved enough money so that you can afford to be patient. And the example I took down was as follows. If you bought NVIDIA in October, right? You said, I got to buy NVIDIA. All I hear about is NVIDIA. It's the greatest stock. It's going to take over the world, which it kind of is. And the stock was trading at $132 in October. You had $10,000. You invested that $10,000. That's all you had. You didn't have 20. You didn't have 15. You had 10. And then you watched the stock drop from 132 to 108. Then you had a problem with the air conditioner. Now, because you didn't have any savings to fall back on, you had to sell the NVIDIA at 108, and now your 10,000 is 8,000. But it gets worse. Here's the problem. NVIDIA is now $178 today, right? So not only did you lose the 2,000 on the 10, but you lost the $3,500 worth of gain that you would have gotten today, only because you didn't have savings to fall back on in addition to the NVIDIA that you bought. So it cost you $5,500 to learn that lesson, which is you need to have some cash on hand. You need to have enough cash on hand, the savings on hand, to be able to afford to be patient with your investments.
Which is interesting, though, because a new report came out and found that like 1 in 3 Americans does not have an emergency savings plan.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty common. Yeah. So that's that. Back to the point of politics, there are struggles. People are struggling, and we need to find ways to help those people out. And that's another show on how to accumulate cash and savings. The number 4 reason is you really, 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 really love investing, tax implications, Medicare stuff, Social Security integration. You like all that stuff so much, you can't imagine hiring a financial advisor. You're a bit of a control freak. And most importantly, that time spent on that doesn't bother you. For most people, they say, well, I'll do it in my free time, saying I can't do it during my work time because that's too valuable to me. Personally, I don't do plumbing, mow my lawn, and the list goes on and on of things I don't do because I value my free time. Most people, I would argue, would rather take their grandkids to the park. They would rather go in their RV somewhere. They would rather go fishing than do investing stuff. So when you hire an advisor, you're buying time. First and foremost, you're buying time. And those are the 4 reasons not to hire a financial advisor.
Yay! From your financial advisor.
Yeah.
And then
I'm really bad at this marketing thing.
Not at all, Scott. And then real quick, wrapping it up, when is the next event that folks can get themselves a nice steak and advice?
Yeah, so we got Ruth's Chris in Winter Park on October 22nd at noon. And this is an exciting one because we're going to do 2 live plans in front of this crowd. So we're actually going to build a plan for 2 different individuals during this luncheon. Yes, steak will be served, by the way. And it's going to show you from A to Z how we walk through the process of developing a financial plan for somebody. So you're going to get to see that happen for the first time ever from Edgewater Family Wealth live at Ruth's Chris, 12 o'clock, October October 22nd.
Where do folks go to sign up for that seminar?
You can go to edgewaterfamilywealth.com and do the drop down and sign up for the Ruth's Chris Winter Park. And you can also download my books at the same spot. And if you just want a consult, there's a drop down for that as well.
And that's why Scott Brown would be the one financial advisor you would hire. Put your hands together and say thank you to Scott Brown.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you so much, Scott. Hope you have a great rest of your week.
All right. See you guys later.
We'll see you next week. All right. We're going to take a quick break. First, I want to let you know we do have a severe thunderstorm warning right now for Orange and Seminole counties. Just in case you're getting on the roads or planning to go pick up dinner, just be aware that it's kind of like draped right over I-4. So convenient. After we do the break, we're going to do You Heard It Here First. So we're going to talk about the Lake County Commission approving a road designation and who for. Florida's bear hunt draws thousands of applications, and Rapture Talk prepares you for the end. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First. So keep it on Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey there, Central Florida Fox 35 Storm Team Meteorologist Noah Bergen here. We are tracking a few showers and storms out there for the evening. Nothing severe, but a couple of downpours through the evening. We'll do that again for your Wednesday. Temperatures will be above average the next few days into the mid-90s away from the beaches. In the tropics, busy times. Gabrielle, still a major hurricane moving away from Bermuda. We've got two other systems that may develop in the next couple of days. Don't think, though, there's any threat to Florida at this time.
This report is sponsored by Everdor Garage Door. Squeaks, jerks, and rattles? Your garage door's crying for Everdor. For just $49, they'll tune up and shut down the noise. Trust Everdor for smooth service. Book at Everdor.com. Everdor, the garage door that lasts evermore.
Tools Ace Hardware is your destination for Benjamin Moore paint. They have over 3,500 Benjamin Moore paint colors to choose from. Plus, you can bring in a sample and get a perfect color match to any color you want. And Tools Ace Hardware has everything else you need. Brushes, drop cloths, rollers, paint trays, and more. Tools Ace has 14 convenient locations in Central Florida, or you can shop online at acehardware.com for free in-store pickup or delivery, even for paint. Tools Ace Hardware, your local helpful place.
At Racetrack, you'll find everything you need to get through the day ahead.
The morning hits hard when you get up early. You're obviously tired and looking surly.
Grab some made-in-store breakfast, freshly ground coffee, ice-cold drinks, delicious hot food, and snacks all in one stop.
The day is long and can feel like a grind, but you'll get fully stocked and everything will be fine.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
An all-day haul to get through.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Big down payments. Thousands down. We interviewed the victims. Tell us what happened, ma'am.
Well, I says to myself, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi, in DeLand and Ocala. Every vehicle's just one dime down.
And then?
I ended up at some other dealer.
Why?
They had a trade payoff event.
Let me guess. You had to put $4,000 down.
Yeah, $4,000.
Next time, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi. Right, RC?
That's right. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down.
But I still owe thousands on my trade.
It's okay. We accept any trade, even if you still owe thousands.
With only one dime down.
Get a new Outlander SUV. It's under $30,000, has all the toys, and you don't have to worry about your engine for life.
Plus 0% financing for 60 months.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi.
In DeLand and Ocala.
RCHill.com. Dime down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Did you know that every diamond at International Diamond Center is over 1 billion years old? That's before dinosaurs, even before some of the stars in the sky. These elusive stones were originally formed miles beneath the Earth's surface, each one born in a volcanic explosion, yet kept hidden for generations. It's a fact that for every 1 carat diamond at International Diamond Center, trained miners blasted through over 200 tons of rock, and skilled experts sifted through the rubble to find the highly sought-after rough diamonds. Then expert cutters spend untold hours shaping and polishing each stone, unlocking its beauty and fire and brilliance. From the hands of the craftsman direct to you, these magical stones are your piece of eternity. Precious, rare, unique, indestructible, and treasured all over the world. Oh, and the unbeatable prices at International Diamond Center? They're just a bonus. International Diamond Center. Uncompromising quality, unimaginable value. Altamont Springs, Mall at Millennia, and Waterford Lakes.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and 0% financing is available. With 3 locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't match. Our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. Stop by one of our 3 area locations or visit greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced, expires 10/7/25.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword HeartScan.
Hey, boys and girls, our friends at TK Law want to remind us to look ahead. So looking ahead on Real Radio, tomorrow, Wednesday edition of the Monsters in the Morning, where Ray Trenley himself will be there on the show. And Ray is also sponsoring our Bucks Bus. As a matter of fact, looking ahead to tomorrow's Jim Colbert Show, you'll have a chance to win the last pair of tickets to join Angel, myself, and Ray on the Bucks Bus this Sunday. That's tomorrow on the JCS. Don't forget to look ahead with the team at TK Law to plan your family's future. Visit onefirmforlife.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Thank you so much for spending part of your Tuesday with us. We truly do appreciate it. We're just getting ready to wrap up the show, but first we want to do, you heard it here first.
It's time for You heard it here first on The Jim Colbert Show.
All right, Lake County will soon have a road named after slain conservative activist Charlie Kirk. After about 2 hours of contentious public comments and debate, commissioners unanimously approved designating Schofield Road as Charlie Kirk Memorial Highway. One resident suggested Lake County Master Deputy Sheriff Bradley Michael Link, who died after being ambushed last year, is more suitable for a memorial, causing an outburst from sponsor Commissioner Anthony Sabatini.
How dare you use that deputy's name for your petty political argument? How dare you?
All right.
How dare you?
All right.
Disgusting. You're a disgusting person.
Yeah, many residents argued the county...
But that's an elected official.
Yeah, absolutely. Argued the county should recognize a local resident, not a national figure with no ties to Lake County. 160,000 people are applying to take part in Florida's first bear hunt in a decade. The hunt aims to control the state's black bear population. About 170 permits are available, and they'll be awarded by a random lottery. The hunt will take place in December. And then finally, the newest TikTok trend is preparing for the end times.
Yeah, this was a fun one.
Yeah, South African pastor recently said that it should arrive either today or tomorrow, noting that he had a vision that the rapture was coming.
Does it have anything to do with Kimmel being back on the air?
That's the belief that some Christians will leave this world behind. While earlier predictions of the rapture or the end of the world haven't panned out, some are online giving advice, some serious, a lot not, on what's being called rapture talk.
But it says right there in the book of Revolutions that Kimmel will rise back 5 days later as the final sign of the fifth horseman, actually.
And you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show. All right, Jack, what's our question of the day?
Which donuts do you prefer, bougie like Chase or regular like Dunkin'? Ross is regular, Chase is bougie.
I'm going to say 43% prefer regular.
I would say 68% prefer regular.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Take that, Paget.
You're in
the bougie one.
The bougie company of your own.
You know how he said that the top third have been increasing?
32%. There you go.
Yep. Speaking of Chase, we want to thank you, Chase, for joining us once again today.
Thank you for having me, friends.
Really appreciate
Love you, brother.
Love you.
The door is always open. Also want to say thank you to attorney Mo DeWitt for saucing up our Tuesdays. Want to thank Brad so much for providing us trivia this week. Scott Brown with Edgewater Family Wealth. In case you missed his timely financial advice, his podcast has been posted at the Jim Colbert Show. And then last but never least, Sam Bowen and Candace Rich for running our YouTube chat. All right, Jackson, what do you say? We ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. By the way, don't forget, if you are heading out for any reason in the next several minutes, just kind of keep your eye on the weather. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Seminole and Orange counties. Tomorrow for the Jim Colbert Show, we're going to be giving away those last pair of tickets to the Bucks Bus.
That's right, and so much more. Ray from XL, Johnny's House, will be here. Tom and Dan will be here as well.
And we're also going to have Kenny Tallier from the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando as our Animal House guest. More trivia and fun with Brad, so please be here at 3 o'clock on Wednesday. We hope to see you then. Until then, have a great, safe evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
I haven't worn underwear since like 85.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Minor delays on the westbound side of I-4 approaching Colonial Drive, as well as going from the 429 exit over to US 27 in Polk County. Southbound Turnpike, a little bit busy after the Greenway, heading to the Osceola Parkway off-ramp. Also 1792 busy southbound after Point Siena Boulevard, heading to Polk County. If you see traffic problems, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line, 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Steve Foster.
This report is sponsored by Everdoor Garage Door. Power outage? You're still rolling with Everdoor. Get $75 off a battery back